Welcome, everyone. Welcome to episode 9 of Water Under the Bridge. See, Ashla, I told you I'd find a way to make it awkward and uncomfortable, and I did it by ending the intro a few seconds early.
I hope what I asked was in there.
I don't actually know. I kind of had a full brain reboot as soon as I hit the button.
I hope my burp was in there.
You should ask the chat what they think.
Hey guys.
Well, you heard the guy. What do you think? That intro, by the way, was made entirely by Ashlo. Over here, this way. There we go. Over here, this way. Thanks, Ashlo.
Oh, I'll pass it on right there.
Love it.
Oh no, sorry, that way.
He's down there for now.
There you go. Yeah.
There.
Whatever direction you think it is, it's the other.
It's the opposite.
It's the opposite. Yeah. Unless you're McKnightsy or Crep, in which case it's like up and opposite. So for you guys, it'd be like over this way.
I'm just lost at this point.
Who am I?
What's my name?
Where are you?
Yes, so we are Route 66. You might have seen us on YouTube or on Twitch on Mondays, where we're streaming Pathfinder. This is our first official stream of our second game. This is 5th edition, Dungeons & Dragons, and we are playing a homebrew campaign called Water Under the Bridge, in which we are making our way through a number of old school 1st and 2nd edition modules that have been converted, revised, maybe streamlined a bit and smoothed over to fit cleanly into the world that I have created with some friends over the years.
What is it called?
Andarin is the world. The world is called Andarin.
I almost said Indarin.
It's that too. You know, I guess it just depends on what kind of a mood you're in and the phase of the full moon. And yeah, what dialect, that's also true. Rotations of the sun. We are... So we've actually... This is episode 9, as I said, because we have recorded the first 8 episodes and put them on our YouTube channel, which you can find... Someone put it...
I've already done it.
Which you can find at the link there. But going forward, every other Sunday, we will be playing right here on Twitch. You guys can interact with us. You can use your channel points to submit NPCs that I might keep in the back pocket, or you can give more immediate benefits by buying what's called Chat's Blessings. That's that cute little +1 guy in the lower right corner of the map.
And I will say, they save our lives.
They save
literally
specifically Ashley's life.
Yes.
They may also cure poison.
In the Shattered Star game.
Can they? Do I have that? Is that turned on?
What is?
What?
I'm turned on.
Poison things?
No, I'm just saying, if the chat's blessing was used to perhaps cure a old man poison.
No. So what Chat's Blessing can be used for, if you guys submit your channel points to add to the pool, any of our PCs, for any roll, can pull 1 point out of the pool and add it to their roll. So this, as part of it being a blessing, this can be done after the roll is made. So if they know they need to make a really important athletics check, for example, and someone gets a 9, and they're pretty confident, I bet that's a 10 DC, they could grab a point out of Chat's Blessing. Or if you guys have been really generous and there's like 30 points in there, and someone rolls a 9 and they think it's a DC 30, they could pull 21 points out of there. I would not encourage that. I would actually be really annoyed, but it's possible. So through that, you guys can assist our PCs in getting through their adventures, and maybe, just maybe, keep them alive a little bit longer than they otherwise would, because the dice in this game are savage. They are actively out to get this group of PCs. There will be other things you guys can do in the future. Oh, see, it begins already. There will be things you can do in the future, which we will be adding as we go along. We are very freshly back to Twitch. We have a lot of big plans that we're working on. Some things maybe we want to keep a little secret, but will be coming very soon. There will be some new ways that you can aid our PCs, or if you're feeling spicy, some ways you can aid me in messing with them a little bit.
Oh
I
god.
like big things.
Ashlo, I think you're muted.
Is that better?
That is much
Yes.
better.
I was going to say, I feel like we do that every time we roll the dice.
That's
Just
true.
Pretty
you.
much.
I
Yeah.
really
we
don't
we
need
don't
much
need
help.
help there. yeah.
Really, every
We're
time we
own
open our
demise.
mouths, that's
It's-
just literally all it is.
It's
I just
true.
won't talk anymore to anybody.
You're the
I'm
one that
great.
sets up a lot of like issues too.
I feel like your talking hasn't been the issue. Now,
I
some of
haven't been
us-
scaring poor
I was
NPCs
gonna
out
say I
of
don't want to
town.
call out anyone in the party, but some of us maybe are a little too free with what we say to the NPCs.
Some of us
Yeah.
might have ulterior motives.
What are you talking
I-
about?
I'm the DM, and I don't know if he has an ulterior motive on this one, and that's terrifying, honestly.
Got a rogue
comment.
agent here.
That's
No
Scooby
comment.
Evil Muffin.
As for the campaign itself, right now, our PCs are all at level 3. We've only just really begun, and we are currently playing through the Temple of Elemental Evil, rewritten for this campaign and game edition. And we'll show you guys more about that when we start playing. But if you want to see more, Ashlo, are you putting the Too Long Didn't Read up on YouTube?
I have not yet, but it will be up
Okay.
by tomorrow evening.
Okay, so there'll be like a little summary up on YouTube of our story thus far. And you can kind of see, or you could just, go on the channel and watch all of our previous 8 games.
We should do that instead.
Do you have to put in the
Both.
chat's blessing manually?
Oh, yes.
Okay, because
Uh,
we got one.
Our mods can also do it, but it's just ! add blessing.
Oh,
Okay.
And when someone uses a blessing, it's ! remove blessing.
add blessing, remove blessing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good to know. I didn't know I could do that. Okay.
Yep.
Add 50 blessing.
When he's not looking.
I'm always looking. What's
Okay.
next? So that's kind of the campaign we're playing. Let's talk about who is actually playing it. Ava, who the hell are you?
Hi, I'm Ava. I like boba. I like cats. I stream on Twitch. I think most of you know who I am. I mean, I am like a celebrity and all,
Oh my
but
God.
Like one.
that's
Oh my god.
that's besides the point. Oh, sorry, my little Estelle is showing through.
How about you,
Yeah,
Ashlo?
little.
Oh wait, no, hold on. Ava, is there anywhere we can find you when you're not here playing?
Twitch.tv/virtue, or I chat a lot on Instagram.
That is
but-
true.
You can find that on my Twitch.
Okay. Thank you. Ashlo, how about you?
Hey, oh, that is way too loud. Is that better? Hey, I'm
That's
Ashlo.
fine.
This is the only thing I do on the internet. You can't find me anywhere.
And yet here you are.
So follow us on Twitch.
Thanks.
That's it.
Ash High? Ashley?
I guess I'm Ashley, otherwise known as Ash High. He's Ash Low. I'm Ash High. I like boba and cats also. And plants and trees. And you can find me at etsy.com/shop/pixelbound studios or at pixelbound studios on Instagram. And you'll see just how much I like cats and boba and trees all over that. So if you like those things, go check it out.
Ashley also did our emotes, which you can see in chat.
Our one
Or
emote.
our emotes so far, and presumably we'll do some additional. And Ava
Yeah, I'll be
will talk about
making
doing
some more.
and maybe we'll see where all of our emotes end up coming from. But she did a lot of our, or she did our emote and some of our artwork, like our beautiful panel headers. Cryptic.
Hello, I am Cryptic or Nathan or whatever you want to call me. I am a streamer on Twitch at twitch.tv/ not backslash,
Oh,
Cryptic.
called out.
You can also find me on Twitter, same name with an underscore. And that's pretty much it. This is D&D and follow the channel and have fun and stuff.
Ava, no dabbing on our channel. We've talked about this.
I'm not dabbing. I'm figuring out the backslash. How is it not backslash?
They're gonna take away our blessings.
It's the
Stop
forward
dabbing.
one because it aims that way.
Yeah, you. Oh, you know what? You're doing like this for me.
Yeah.
Yep.
I thought it'd be backslash because the butt is backwards.
Good lord.
The butt touches the end of the word.
McKnightsy.
Hi guys, my name is Billy, aka McKnightsy. You could find me here on this channel every other weekend because you won't find me anywhere else. I'm glad to be here and glad you guys are here to join us, and let's have some fun, shall we?
Hell yeah. And I am Tim the DM, also known as Askell Archer. You can find me on twitch.tv/AskellArcher. I like writing D&D adventures and pushing PCs as hard as I can and hopefully not breaking them. But, you know, things happen sometimes. So we'll see.
Yeah, he hates me.
To that effect. That's entirely not true.
You forgot to say that DM hates you.
He hates me.
That
He
is
really does.
so not true. If I hated you,
He hates us all, but just
I
you
would try
particularly
harder
does.
to kill you.
In both games that I play with him, he hates me.
You're just mad because I called your character, who is advanced in age, old.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well,
There
you
you
learned
go.
from that one, didn't you?
Do you see how much he tries to kill me? I think he hates me most of all.
I feel like I've killed you more than any other PC I've ever played with.
Yeah, or you try really hard at least.
I don't try. No, I don't. I don't try to kill you. It just happens. Every single time you die, it's usually as a result of really god-awful luck, and I'm
I
mortified.
do believe in one encounter you did say that your intention was to kill us all.
My
Yeah.
intention is to push all of you as hard as I can without breaking
Over
you.
that edge.
Without breaking you. Ultimately, so as a DM, let's actually talk about that a little bit for people watching. Joking aside, my goal first and foremost is to tell a meaningful story and to create an immersive world with real rewards and consequences that at times may feel unforgiving, at times may feel charitable, but always feels like home. That's my goal here. So I'm
Question?
not going to... Yes?
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but
Oh,
did
too
you
late for
say
that.
like where we could find you?
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
Twitch.tv/AskellArcher.
Oh, okay, I wasn't listening then. Sorry.
/ apparently.
Is it forward or backslash?
It's
You know,
forward.
I like
you
to
just-
err on the side of neutrality, and I'll just say / and let your imagination decide.
Okay.
Well, now I don't remember what I
I
was
just
saying.
ruined everything. Sorry.
It's just all ruined.
No,
Um,
he's right.
Of course I'm right. I'm always right.
Feels bad, man.
Your whole life is
Life is a
changing.
lie.
My whole life's been a lie.
Everything I've always known is a lie.
Well, at least you got some good dabs out of it.
I wasn't dabbing. That's not how you dab.
One or two. Well, yeah. Well, it looked like you were trying, and just kind of like one of your arms wasn't long enough to do the full dab.
Anyway,
Your exons.
I would like to say that at 200 followers, I will be giving a dice giveaway, which I do not have magical soda dice because I figured people could pick the color and we go from there, or we wanted to do roulette.
we're actually pretty close to that too.
We are.
I want to win.
So.
Yeah, could
Owen?
participants win?
I would say
Okay.
no. We all already have dice. You get look.
Guys,
you don't-
really?
You don't need a reward. You're already here. You
I'm
wanna
here. I want a reward for
people
being
who
here.
Come and support
Yeah,
us
what
and
much.
watch
What if I
us.
make a fake account and you don't know?
I always know.
Okay.
He's always watching.
Anyway,
just want some
so
dice, man.
yeah, if you win, you get the color and I'll get it to you, but I'll need your address. So only if you're comfortable giving someone your address.
She's gonna stop you guys if you win, so you better win.
She'll also personally go to your house and like leave them in your
That's a
bathroom
little
window.
too much. Bathroom window. That's
Well,
I
that's
better
just
win
a
Does she not do
shower.
that to everyone else?
Ooh.
Oh,
I
you're
leave them
special.
on like the bed sheets, like the candle, like not the
Yeah.
candle, the candy, in
Instead
a
of like
hotel.
rose petals, just sprinkling dice
Yeah.
everywhere.
I'd actually be really into that.
with a note saying I was here.
Ooh, dice.
One final note. Those of you who have already been watching our game might have noticed that we are down one player. unfortunately, Shannon is stepping out and will be supporting us from the sidelines. Going forward, it will just be us. No healers.
These nerds.
Yeah.
She
I like how
abandoned
you
us.
emphasize no healer.
Oh, none of that.
Yeah, we're all gonna die.
It's
Terrible
true.
deaths.
It's true, but listen.
I'm not dying.
I like to be
I'll run.
optimistic. Anything could happen.
Chat can be our hero.
One of
it's
you
fine.
might. That's true.
Yeah,
Maybe-
actually, yeah.
Maybe
Chat,
Chat will.
please don't let me die.
Guys, haven't you noticed? I can heal.
And you cure poison.
No,
No.
It's a heal, not cure.
I have very minimal healing, so don't rely
Yeah.
on me as a healer.
I would definitely recommend you guys look into the heal feat, or is it the healer feat? What is it called? That
If
that
you
lets
level us,
Healer.
level
Yeah,
us
it's
up,
healer.
and I'll consider it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I
laugh
need
The
to
when
one
get
that
level
Ninja
like,
had.
6.
all 5
ASAP.
of you take the healer feat.
That would be awesome. We'd
That
be
would
like,
actually be pretty
heal,
legit.
heal.
That'd be
You
pretty
can
cool.
only use it X amount of time on a person, though.
No,
so-
it's once per long rest.
Yeah. No,
So
what
once
I
per
mean,
day.
like, someone could only benefit it from it.
Yep.
Is that what the fine print says, or is it just
I
per
believe so.
person?
It's per person per long rest. So you could use it on each of you once per day. So if all
Well, that's
5 of you
shitty.
had it, then all 5 of you. So each of you would be able to heal 5 times per day.
What does it actually allow you to do? Just give hit points back, or
I think it's
get people back up?
1d6 plus wisdom modifier hit points.
Yeah, okay.
And
With
I
our
think
luck, it's gonna be 1 hit point back.
It's like
with our
it's
rolls.
as an action.
Yep. I don't
It's the
think I have a
wisdom of
modifier.
whoever's healing.
Exactly. All
You guys
right.
don't want me healing. I'm not very wise.
I'm dumb as a rock.
Same.
Alright.
So, I believe that's everything. Is there anything else that we need to cover before? Can we get into this this Dungeons and Dragons thing?
Let's do this.
All right.
I'm good.
Well, let's play some D&D.
D&D.
Should I do a more thorough recap this time? You think?
No, we just watched a full
That's true.
recap.
What was the point of yesterday if I was going to do a thorough recap? We'll do it live. So you guys are in the country of Saragarda, sort of a holy theocracy or a holy theocratic empire that has recently seen a lot of growth, expansion even. You've all, for varying reasons, come to the village of Hummelbank, and there found that there's all manner of small town intrigue afoot. Unfortunately, something that is not cliche in a small town is the growing presence of a cult of an old temple of elemental sin that used to operate in the area. You've made some friends, some enemies, some people who you're not really sure what they are because you let them run off before you could really determine for sure one way or the other. And you have been aiding the local adventurers running the town in fighting the presence of bandits. You made your way to an old moat house not far from Hummelbank, maybe half a day, through a swamp. The moat house is ruined. The entire upper, the upper regions of the moat house have completely collapsed. And you found it to be occupied by all manner of supernaturally large creatures, insects, frogs, a giant snake. You also found
Spider.
your group of bandits, who, after putting them down and taking a couple prisoners, you have returned to the moat house to explore the lower level. Now, down here, you faced an ogre who waylaid 2 of your number on the road and stole your breakfast. You very mercilessly and brutally beat up this ogre who was doing nothing but trying to enjoy his lunch.
Fuck that guy.
Bullshit.
And you found a group of prisoners, 2 humans and a gnome, who it looked like were going to be part of the ogre's dinner. You decided to lock them back in the storage room where they were in until you could get them safely back to Hummelbank. There were some protests to this, but you felt that it was the safest in the long run. I should have mentioned, you also linked up with the town drunk, Elmore, who it turned out might be a little more than he seems. He revealed himself with some pushing from Cora to in fact be a ranger in the service of Vigormount, the larger city to the northeast. Sorry, east and west, you know. He is agreeing to help you for the time being. He seems to support what you're endeavoring towards, though it's very clear that his loyalty is more to the people of Hummelbank than to you. And he is not here to keep you alive so much as he is here to make sure that what you do is to the benefit of the people who he wants to protect.
Doesn't happen to have randomly turned into a healer overnight.
No, it turns out still no healer.
Ranger healer.
You made your way out into the larger chambers of the basement, and in the process of exploring this place, you came upon sort of a torture chamber, a number of rooms along one wall, and just as Therithiel was kind of about to turn back and maybe like pull back and get his bow out and draw an arrow, and as Junko was stepping toward them out of the darkness, curious at what they were, because you had heard something, but you weren't sure what you'd heard. Two rotting humanoids stepped out from behind a column that they'd been hiding behind, their jaws unhinged and reeking of rotting meat, and they lunged to the attack. And that is where we are now going to pick up. So let's bring us over to the map.
I would like to say, though, that I did have a bow and I did have an arrow ready.
You were going for that arrow, as I recall, and I had said, well, hang on a second. There's not time to actually, like, knock it. So I will say, like, you've got the bow in hand. You were, like, in the process of going for the arrow when they lurched out. Because
He hates us.
technically this is a surprise round. Well, hang on, I don't have the... Oh, it worked. Okay, no, that's fine.
Guys, it was nice knowing you.
Yes, roll initiative, please.
We still have Elowen. It's okay.
I'm so far away.
Also, make sure that your token is selected when you roll initiative.
You're a monk, you'll be fine.
Wait,
Actually,
where's
cool
Ooh.
where'd
E3.
where'd Dracon go?
I
he's
moved up to
way in the
this
back.
this pillar last game as we was
Oh,
walking
I
back across.
thought we were still together.
Well, I assumed that you was following me. I don't know.
I would have. I just
Yeah.
thought he ended before.
No, I moved up before he ended, so I
You-
imagine you're next to me.
well,
To be
you were
honest.
starting to. No. You guys technically should, because I had pulled the scene over to the others, you wouldn't have been able to move up yet, I would say.
That's how I remember it. Yeah.
Your intent was to move up. I just don't think there was time yet.
Yeah, it's all good.
Oh my
back
god,
here, old
Ashlow.
man. You need to stay
He
by
hates
me.
me.
Saves me.
No, you need to stay by
I
me.
got
It's
your
for your
back.
protection.
That's my
I'm
one good roll of the
fine.
day.
Yeah, that's your one good roll of the day.
Hey, I'll take it. You're the tanky boy, so. I will save you, Therithiel.
You will be my hero, baby. It's
not working.
DMCA us.
There we go. It's very quiet. It's a little too quiet.
Can we have the investigation music?
I feel
I
better
think
with
not.
that music.
So do I. This makes me happy.
It's comforting.
Okay. So, unfortunately, it is a surprise round, and therefore, E3, Dracon, you guys are getting skipped. What room number is this? This is... Okay.
Until it goes back to the start, right?
Yep.
Yeah, until they make their attacks.
Okay.
Okay. So these two kind of lurch forward, like so. And they absolutely are going to attack. I would say each of them goes for one of you, and they just kind of stagger at you and throw themselves whole body right onto you. So Therithiel. Does 19 hit you?
That is a hit.
Okay, you take 4 bludgeoning damage as this rotting human just kind of grabs onto you and starts trying to strangle you. E3.
Ooh.
Does a 7 hit you?
No.
Okay,
Confidently, no.
you kind of already had your hammer in hand, so you're able to get it up in time and to push it back away from you, and it just kind of staggers, windmilling a little bit, and seems like it's about to fall, and then it just straightens back up, and seems like it's going to start moving toward you again.
Like
at
the
about this
worst
point,
elf.
one of them lets out kind of a moan, and you suddenly hear banging on this door.
Oh no.
And then you hear banging on this door. And this door.
Okay.
And also this door.
This is not good.
Guys, I
and
wasn't
also
playing when I
this
said
door.
the chat needs to save us.
Wait, what door did these 2 zombies come out of then?
They didn't come
We're
out of
just
any
out.
of the doors. They just were
I think they
in the
were like-
darkness
They were at the
behind the
end.
column here.
Okay.
Playing hide and seek.
Pretty
I
much.
thought they bursted from one of them.
No.
As Ithri gets attacked, he's gonna yell, "Draugr, get back!"
E3, it is your turn.
Ooh. I don't want to leave.
Please don't leave me. Please.
Don't die.
So I'm just gonna take a sidestep to get out of the way, so I'm not blocking
Okay.
Thripiel. And I'm going to roar like a bear. I'm going to let out my biggest growl. Ah!
Demonstration. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And there's sort of...
And
It's weird. It's like the
rage.
MGM logo behind him. There's sort of like an actual roar that's underlying his voice. Something that is not entirely natural. That couldn't have come through his mouth.
So, do you want to do the thing, or
I
do you
would
want
love
me
to.
to do the thing? I will add rage.
As he roars... his weapon begins to glow, and the hammerhead on the end of it begins like letting out motes of energy that are swirling around it in sort of a in different axes around the hammerhead. In your hands, E3, the weapon feels light enough even to throw.
Nice. Okay.
I
In
should
that
also
case,
note that you can hear kind of a. That's it. Only you hear that.
if he's going to say out loud, "That's creepy," and bring the hammer down on top of this, the one in front of me.
Okay. Let's see how that goes.
Let's. It's been a while.
So this damage type is force. 7. Unfortunately, like you are so accustomed to swinging with your regular maul that with how light it is, you damn near tip over. Like you swing right, it's like you're swinging a cardboard tube instead of all those pounds of solid steel.
Balls. That's me.
Is that it for your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Dracon. You
Okay.
can hear the shouts coming from around the corner.
Okay. I would like to move my 30 feet.
Remembering,
So-
though, that it is pitch dark down here.
Where did Junko put her light? Because she
By holding
did.
it, isn't she?
No, she threw it. It was close by the stairs.
So it's
I
over
threw it
here.
close
So
to
this
where
area is
you
lit
guys
up
are.
here.
Yeah.
Okay. So
But
if
you
I
also have your
move,
light.
She could run to that corner, probably.
I didn't use mine.
Did you not?
No,
No.
Talked about it, never actually cast it.
no. So I'm gonna move here. which is 30 feet. I'm assuming I can't actually see anything down there then.
Correct, but you can hear. Well, you can see this door. I would say if you move 1 square further, you'd be able to see the doors, and you'd be able to hear like all of the doors rattling as something is banging on them.
Can I see this fellow here though?
No, it's pitch dark down there. You can see probably to. Oops, nope, that's the wrong one. You can see probably to about like here in bright light, and maybe to about here in like shadowy dim light.
Okay. In that case, then, I will cast Dancing Lights. This one here. It's a concentration spell. And I will... I think, wait, what's it? 20 feet of another light. So, I'll put one, like, here. And then, like, one here. And then,
there we go.
Like, one here.
You said one here?
Like here.
Okay.
And then just one up a little bit further.
And where are the other two?
And then one a little bit further there.
Can't. They all have to be within 10 feet of each other.
It says 20 feet. A light must be within 20 feet of another light created by this spell.
20... Oh, with only one other light created by it. Okay. In that case, you can do that.
Yeah, it sheds light in a 10-foot radius.
I thought they had to be within that distance of all of the other lights.
No.
Okay.
Not according to that.
And the fourth one?
I guess I could just plonk it behind him.
Sure. Like here?
Yeah, that would be. Just to light up the corridor.
Okay.
So people can see.
Yep, so each of these sheds bright light in a little 10-foot area, illuminating these horrific creatures. And at first it looks like it's just 2 more bandits assaulting them, but now that you can see in clear light, one of them kind of turns its head to look at you, Dracon, and you can see that the head is like hanging on just strands of nerve endings and very little else, and it's dead, it's rotting, one of the eyes is just hanging out loosely. And
that will end my turn. Because I don't believe I can do anything else, so...
Okay. So first of all, the first thing that happens is this door slams open, or I should say bursts open. And that one's gonna move here.
You should have just went straight up the stairs.
You guys can still run for it.
So two more of these creatures burst out of the door, and like one of them falls on the floor. In fact, the one on the left falls on the floor first and has to pick itself up and like crawl until it's on its actual feet toward Junko. But both of them get to you, and they are each going to attempt to throw themselves bodily into you. There's the first one. Does 15 hit you? You're muted.
No, I'm not.
Does 15 hit you?
Yes.
Okay, you take 4 bludgeoning damage from the first. And I'm assuming the second one misses you.
Yes.
So they both kind of crash, and you were just getting your weapon as you saw the other two getting ready to act, and then suddenly there's just 2 more coming at you from your flank, and there's not much you could... Like, you got out of the way of one of them, the one that probably face-planted. The other one just slams you against the column, and like is kind of lifting you off the ground and starting to repeatedly bash you against the stone. E3. The one you're engaged with gets a 21 to hit. That's going to be 3 bludgeoning damage, which I believe your rage reduces to 1, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's, I mean, they're trying the same thing. Like, it just ends up grabbing hold of your beard, but your beard is rooted in pretty good, so none of the hair tears out. It just hurts your chin a little.
And a strong dwarf beard.
Ooh. Yeah,
the other one on Therithiel
No, it's okay.
is going to continue trying to throttle you. 20 to hit.
That's a hit.
You take 2 more damage. Like, it's got you now slammed up against the wall, and it's by the throat, just gripping you, strangling for all it's worth. They haven't said anything. You aren't recognizing any intelligence from these eyes. They're just mindlessly trying to kill. Therithiel, it is your turn.
can I, since I'm up against the bars, manage to put like 1 foot in between us, push away, draw my rapier, and try to slash for his head?
So a rapier
Or is that
is
two
a
different
piercing
actions?
weapon, but yes, you can do that. Just keep in
Then
mind it's a
that's-
piercing weapon.
Right. I mean, I just want him out of my zone, so.
That's fair.
Um,
So order of operations. The first thing you do is try to get your sword out.
right. Well, I put my feet in between us and push him away,
And just kind
and
of
then at the same time, just kind of bring out my rapier and just kind of just slash horizontal across me.
You draw the sword out just as it comes toward you. That is an 18 to hit, which does hit. It embeds itself right onto the sword, and your sword kind of goes right through, almost to the hilt. It takes 10 points of piercing damage. Ouch.
And let's see.
It would have killed. It should have killed it, but it
it
doesn't
didn't.
even really react. Other than just bits of its innards kind of spilling out from the wound, and now your sword is kind of in it, and it's just grabbing at your arms and just slapping at you, clawing at you, and trying to just throw fists.
Okay. Shoot. Well, that's where I'll end my turn.
Okay. Cora,
Sup?
it's your turn.
I guess they're in trouble. She's gonna
When
head
aren't we in trouble?
this way.
Also, important note, you wouldn't have gotten that +2 for your rapier. McKnighty. 16 still would have hit. Just keep the +2 is only for your bow.
Okay. Oh no, actually, because my dex is so high, so I add to my dex.
No, your dex is already in there. That's in the 16.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. Go ahead, Cora.
Oh, I see. Only archer style. Okay,
30.
gotcha.
I move 35 feet.
Okay.
by movement. And I see some weird-looking things. Should I make a check? I'll make a check. What am I looking at here?
Religion.
Nice.
21.
Natural 20. These are a form of animate corpse. They have no mind whatsoever. They are just dead or undead zombies. You know that they are little more than meat sacks with a violent urge. They
Would
are
I know-
not infectious as urban stories,
Oh, those are just stories.
but they are extremely difficult to kill.
Would I know the thing about bludgeoning damage versus
Um,
piercing? Is that a thing in 5th edition?
You would know that any kind of damage, if applied sufficiently, will kill them. It just takes an awful lot of it. The only thing that doesn't really work on them, you would know, is poison.
Guys, they're zombies. They're undead.
You would also know that these don't just happen. Zombies are not created on their own. It takes
Somebody
a
made them
necromancer to
here.
make them. Yep.
Oh, I'm gonna hold my holy symbol. Archael, guide me. And I'm gonna clench my fist and essentially, well, shoot out a bolt of sunlight.
Oh, really?
Yeah, radiant. So
As
let
you
me.
clutch your holy symbol, you feel heat running down your veins into your arm, into your hand, and it gets hotter and hotter, and you suddenly have this moment of full understanding and comprehension, and you extend your arm, and a blast of searing hot flame bursts from your hand. I believe you still have to make a ranged spell attack.
It's gonna be this guy here.
Okay.
And yes.
Well,
I
the
think
one on
when
the right, the one on the right will have a little bit of cover.
Oh, okay, one on the left then.
Okay.
I think this is the right one. Are you?
It
Total
should
opposites.
It should be your wisdom modifier, I believe.
What does
Oh
it
no,
say?
you are proficient with it
Dex.
and you add your dexterity. I'm sorry, it is your dex.
I don't think that was.
No, what showed up was unarmed strike.
Nope, that was dex and proficiency. That was correct.
They're both there. Okay.
Yep.
I just
Okay.
rolled really fucking shitty.
So, this being your first time attempting this,
Do I hit somebody else?
no.
The other
But
zombie,
you
maybe?
are, you feel the
Gonna
heat,
hit
and it
Junko.
takes you a little too long to understand what's happening. And like you're already seeing your hand start to glow before it occurs to you. Oh God, point it! And as you move your hand away from your face, you leave like a line of scorched stonework across the floor, and even up to the feet of one of the zombies. But it kind of, as all of the ki that you harness in your body goes crazy and you lose your divine connection, the radiance cuts off. And you're just kind of left like a little winded and spent.
I'm gonna look at Dracon, who's right next to me, and just kind of like, oops.
Oh no.
That's all I do.
Junko, you are pressed with your back up against a pillar. You kind of had one hand going for a weapon when they came at you, and now they're just both here trying to slam you against it. What do you do?
I am going to disengage.
That's a bonus action for you.
Yes, and I will go under this ball of light right here,
Okay.
and I will attack that one.
Okay. Which weapon are you using?
I am going to use my wakizashi.
Okay.
Jesus.
Nice.
23 to hit.
23 will hit for,
5 damage.
damn, 13 points of damage.
Ooh, the sneak is in there?
Yep. That's the 8.
Hell yeah.
Did you
I
want
wasn't
to
sure if I got sneak.
use your thing?
Nope.
Your new thing? Okay. That's fair. You kind of slip out of these two zombies' grasp, and both of them fall forward, crashing against the stone column as you kind of slide past E3 under the light and dart like a viper, stabbing, plunging the wakizashi right into the back and kind of carving a little bit down into its body. It should have killed it again, but you just see like strips of flesh hanging off, and the head just rotates around creepily to look at you.
Do I have a second attack yet?
You do not. Unfortunately,
Okay.
rogues don't really get a second attack unless you dual wield.
Ah. Oh, I'm thinking of when I was playing my barbarian. Never mind.
Barbarians get all kinds of extra attacks. Elowen
All
is
the
up.
goodies.
What was she doing? She was hanging back. I
That's a
suppose.
restoration.
I just realized I forgot to roll initiative for Elmore.
Wow. how can we
I
forget about
forgot.
Elmo?
Well, he
Uh,
was taking them, wasn't he?
No,
No.
you guys
Oh, no?
opted not to do that.
Oh.
Because they want to go all the way back to town, and we're like, well,
I'm just
Yeah.
gonna put him in
Right, right,
initiative
right.
3, since I forgot. That way he goes after Elowen. My bad. Sorry. So many characters. Elowen, I think, is going to. She is going to cast. She's going to create a ball of flame in her hand. She's going to step forward to here, and she's going to chuck that ball of fire at one of the zombies. Which
One
will
damage.
hit for 1 point of fire damage.
Which
Great.
one is she hitting?
The one closer to her.
Okay.
And it just kind of strikes it in the back, and other than lighting its tattered clothing on fire, nothing really seems to befall it. And I think now that she's done that, she's going to fall back further. Elmore, for his part, is going to move over here. And when Cora exclaimed that they were zombies, kind of like, zombies? What are those doing here? And he is going to... He is going to knock an arrow. And then, actually, he's going to knock 2 arrows and fire them one after another at the same target who Elowen just hit. The first arrow strikes it in the back of the neck for 9 points of piercing damage. The second arrow... 20. Roll, there.
There we go.
14 will also hit it for 8 more points of damage. So it's taken a total of 18 damage. This arrow strikes it right in the back of the skull, and there's just an arrow kind of sticking out of the back of its head like an antenna. Doesn't seem to be slowing down any, though. And Elmore kind of looks at Cora. I thought that worked!
I don't know.
E3.
Oh. This isn't useful. I am going to... So, overgame question. If you're doing a thrown weapon, if you're in melee range with someone else, you're at disadvantage, right?
Yes.
Okay. I am going to step through the one that's in front of me to the other side, or step through Thrithiel, whatever
You can
makes
do it either way.
most sense.
Just kind
And
of grab hold of it and like twirl it around so you get behind it.
And seeing as this hammer's now light, I'm going to just hold it by the end of one hand and take a massive swing and try and hit this guy against the wall. The one that got pierced before.
Sure. 11 hits it.
Does it?
Ooh.
It does.
Nice.
Yep. They're not the fastest
Wow.
of creatures.
That is awesome.
That's
So,
going to be 11 points of force damage.
Yes.
I'm gonna need to send you a pizza, Ashlow.
Your maul cracks against it, and as it does, like there's an explosion, a little thunderclap of force from the head of your hammer that actually knocks the zombie off of your hammer, bashing it against the wall, back kind of onto your hammer, where it's just kind of wrapped around it again, trying to pick itself back up off the handle of your hammer, or the haft of it. Still alive.
It's not dead yet.
It is not dead yet.
These things are hard to kill. That's all I can do, I think.
All right, Dracon.
Okay, now seeing all of these zombos, I am actually going to step further back over here, and I am going to cast. Wait, actually, question. I am concentrating on dancing lights. Am I able to still cast?
Yeah, but if you cast another concentration spell, then Dancing Lights...
It cancels it out.
Yep.
Okay. So I'm going to use Firebolt. So, you know, I aim my little gun fingers and I just shoot a bolt of fire towards this one here. At disadvantage because DM hates me.
Because you went swimming in a swamp with leeches.
8.
8 hits.
Wait, what?
8 hits
Well, it was only 1 fire damage.
for
but
1
yes.
point of fire damage. Looks like you and Elowin are really feeling the fire, huh? All right, yep. You form a little orb of fire, throw it, just slams into it, it goes out right away. Doesn't really catch on anything. But the zombie is in the process of like trying to pick itself back up from where Junko slipped out from its grasp, and it's looking around sort of dully in confusion.
Can I see if fire does anything? Like, does fire damage seem to damage it more, or is it just like fine
Damages it as
being
much
hit
as
with it?
anything else from what you can see.
Okay,
Okay.
that'll be my turn.
Well, the zombies are up. And at about this point, another door slams open.
You close these doors.
You block them somehow.
Well, you guys are a little busy. And 2 more zombies stagger out.
This is
And
bad.
this one's gonna go here for Cora. This one's gonna start moving for Junko, and is actually going to double move to get here. Cora, let me attack you.
Please
As it's
no.
just barreling towards you. Uh-oh. Well, that's a critical hit.
I said
Oof.
please, and you did it anyway.
How rude.
It grabs hold of you and like drags you several feet back before like toppling on top of you, just crushing you to the ground and starting to just maul you with its fists, pounding on your face, your chest, just striking you over and over again. You take 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Owie.
This one is gonna go right for Elmore. This one, I'm gonna roll a D2. 1 is Korra, 2 is Junko. It's gonna go for Korra.
Woo!
And actually, it's gonna move up here.
Hit me again, I dare ya.
Okay, here it comes.
Oh,
That
I
was
thought
so
that was going to
close.
be another natural 20.
Does 17 hit you?
Yes.
All right, that's 3 more points of damage. While Elmore,
So which one of us is gonna roll the healer next? next?
Whoever dies first.
Team
Yeah,
clerics
true.
coming back.
as it comes for
Yeah.
Elmore, he just kind of bashes it with his longbow in the nose, knocking it back, and starts to move quickly away from it. Finally, we have. Let's see. The first one is going to roll a D3. 1 is Therithiel, 2 is E3, 3 is Junko. Junko!
Ah.
The other one is going to stick with E3. So Junko,
Yes.
does 10 hit you?
No.
E3. Does 12 hit you?
No.
Well, that worked out pretty okay for you guys then.
For the time being, at least.
Yeah, just about.
I could talk as a free action,
Yes,
right?
you can.
I'm gonna call out to everybody. There's too many. Let's get them to come back through this doorway here. We can fight them one at a time.
A bottleneck. I agree. Elmore calls out.
Yeah, that's what you call that.
Therithiel,
Ooh.
it is your turn.
Well,
Junko's just gonna roll her eyes.
I will point out, by the way, that this
Terrible.
door is 10 feet wide, big enough for an ogre.
Well, maybe 2 at a time, whatever. Better than all those.
The problem is I can't move or else I'll get attacked.
You can disengage.
It just uses your action.
But it won't provoke if you disengage.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll disengage.
Okay. So any movement this turn will not provoke.
I will move there. And that's really all I can do, because I can't.
That was only 15 feet. Are you okay with that?
You got another.
Well, I'll run into the next zombie.
Fair.
But can't you use like your action? Does that count as an action?
That was
Disengage.
his action.
That's the action.
Ah, okay. Okay.
Okay.
And now I can use my bow for next turn if I need to. But yeah,
So
I
they
yell
rush
out.
you, yeah.
Yeah, I yell out to these guys down here. Fighting withdrawal. Fighting withdrawal. And end my turn.
Okay. Korra.
Yeah, Korra is going to disengage and head over this. These doors are still open, right?
They are, yes.
Okay. I'm gonna move here,
Okay.
and I'm gonna ready an action for when everybody gets in. It's like double doors, right?
No, it's a single door.
It's
a
just
really
one huge
big-
door.
Yep.
Well, I'll be here. That's it.
Okay. Junko.
I am going to happily disengage.
That's a bonus action for you.
And I'll double move. So.
Okay. So the two zombies both kind of lunge for you, and you slip out between them so they crash into each other, and you hoof it to the north.
I think this is 60, 55 or so feet.
It's within your range, I think.
Yeah.
Elowin.
Yeah, we're good.
Oh, she can actually help. Elowin is going to ready an action to cast Entangle after E3 has gotten clear of the southernmost zombies. Elmore.
She can move too, or is that put it out of range?
Oh yeah, actually that's a good point. I forgot that that's a thing. I should probably have looked into that. Thank you.
I'm 55 feet from the door, if that's a good reference.
Oh, Entangle? No, she's got plenty of range there. So she is going to move back to here. Elmore. Oh boy. What are you going to do, buddy? Well, I didn't want to do it, but he's going to... He's going to risk the opportunity attack to back up to here and use his full attack. So that zombie is going to try to make a grab on him. It is not going to hit him. So as he slips away, he's going to shoot that zombie with the longbow. 7 misses. It's going to fire a second arrow.
So 8 is a DC.
17 hits. It takes 10 points of damage. And this is where we get the fun thing.
I like fun things.
Fun things? Well, it's fun for him, not for
us. The zombie
us.
has to make a Constitution saving throw with a DC of 5 plus the damage taken. So a DC 15 con save.
Oh my god, it's gonna blow up?
The zombie, instead of being killed, is not killed.
Oh my god.
Don't you love zombies?
No.
No? Okay. Well, that's
No.
fair.
Yeah.
And now that he's fired those shots, he's going to move back out of the way. Next is E3.
So, I am not going to disengage. I am going to use my action to, is it dash?
Yes.
So you do double movement?
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm going to provoke 2 opportunity attacks and
There's
against
one.
these 2. So 1, 2,
12, which I think we said misses. Where's the second
Yeah.
one?
12 misses, yeah.
Did it not roll twice?
Not,
There it is.
yeah.
14.
14 hits.
You
So
take
I take
2 damage.
2 damage, okay. Let me sort out. I'm going to end up. Do I risk another one? So that is 40 foot of movement.
You have 50?
I have 50 if I dash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you could end up here. But
Yes, but it would be another.
yeah.
It would be another opportunity attack, and I don't think it actually benefits me that much. So I'm going to stay there. And shout, I hate Draugr!
Oh, you eat Draugr, I do.
I hate Draugr, I do.
That should be your accent for the game.
Hell no.
Go on.
I can't keep that accent up.
Elowin is going
I'm bound to lose it at some point.
Next campaign, I'll do it.
As those zombies start to follow you, she's going to cast Entangle.
Nice.
Grasping weeds and vines burst from the ground in a 20-foot square, and that's going to be just that whole southernmost 20-foot square. Actually, no, it's not. It's going to be everything up to Therithiel. I thought I had an Entangle thing. Does anyone... Was it vines?
Yes.
I think, yeah, because you used it on the first encounter we had. So I'm pretty sure you have it.
It's not showing up.
In the grove.
Right.
I don't recall.
When it benefits us, of course it's not gonna
Yeah,
show
you
up.
definitely used it in the grove.
Well,
I remember.
here's what I will do.
Remember, try not to die.
I'll
I mean,
just
that
do
looks
for
cool.
now. Okay, there. And I believe those zombies have to make, let's see, a creature in the area when you cast it must make a strength saving throw or be restrained.
They better fail these, man.
1, 2, 3. And it's still difficult terrain regardless. Alright, 2 of them succeeded, 1 of them is restrained.
Which one is restrained?
The back one.
Okay.
So that one, let's see. I'll do one of those. That one is restrained. It is difficult terrain, though. So it'll slow them even so.
Oh, damn it.
Dracon.
Question. Do I get any benefit against using a ranged spell against a restrained foe?
Let me take a quick look.
I think it's only if they use a deck save, isn't it?
I
But I'm
thought...
not 100%
Oops. Restrained. Their speed becomes 0. Attack rolls against them have advantage. And their attack rolls have disadvantage.
Okay.
And disadvantage on deck saves.
So I am going to listen to Cora, and I'm going to move 30 feet to this spot here. And I believe I have range. I definitely do. I will cast Firebolt again at this guy here at the bottom.
Well, that's actually difficult terrain because you're to get there. Do you still have the extra movement to get there?
That's 30 foot to get to this spot I'm
Then
on
you
now.
wouldn't be able to get there. You'd need 35
Okay,
to get here. Because it's a pile of like it's broken furniture and debris and such. You'd be like trying to climb up it and it's slower.
You know what? That's fine. I will stand here
Okay.
instead. And I will cast Firebolt at normal. No disadvantage, no advantage, because I am already at disadvantage. So I'm assuming that cancels that out.
Do you have Spell
22?
Sniper as a feat, by the way?
I do.
Okay. So yeah, you can do that precision shot, and that will hit for 8 fire damage, which will kill it. Or will it? It gets
will.
to make a con save. DC 5 plus 8. DC 13 con save.
One down.
It fails. Okay. So you actually do kill one. You throw a ball of flame, it catches it right in the chest and burns right into it, leaving kind of a hole while the rest of its body is just on fire, and it lets out sort of a horrible, agonizing shriek before collapsing to the ground and continuing to burn.
Nice. And that will be my turn.
The zombies are up. Now,
Yay.
try not to be too shocked, but one of the doors bursts open.
The Dickens, you say?
No way! Oh my god, Tim!
And 2 more are going to stagger out. So that's 10 feet. 15. 20. So unfortunately, even with the difficult terrain, it can still get to Thrithiel. This one, however, 5, 10, 15. That's literally as far as it can get. It's going to double move to go 20, 25, 30, 35, but it can't attack you. This one is going to try to attack you, though, Thrithiel.
Oof.
Nat 1.
Wow.
Does that mean I get to hit it back?
No. No. Totally misses, though.
Nice.
Now we've got these 2 down here. This one is going to go 10, 20 to get to you. This other one's going to go 10, 20, and then 5, 10, 15, 20. Thrithiel?
So if they make the save,
21.
do they not still? Does that still not count as difficult terrain? for
It
them?
does. That's why I was 10, 20 instead of 5, 10.
Oh, so
It
they have
does
40
hit.
feet movement.
No, they have 20 feet movement. Thrithiel, does 21 hit you?
It does.
Okay, 7 points of bludgeoning damage as that one catches hold of you and smashes your skull kind of against one of the bars over here. Let's see, up here. Only one of these actually gets to attack E3. This one is going to move here. And this one's going to move here. So 2 attacking E3, 1 attacking Dracon. Dracon, you first. 17.
If I have an armor class of 17, it still
hits.
hits me, right?
Yep.
All right, I'll take the damage. Yeah. Cool.
All right, you're trying to fall back, and one of the zombies catches you by the robes and kind of starts to claw at your arm as it's trying to pull you back out the door, but you pull free. Its nails rake along your arm painfully. Oh, look at that. I forgot you had to do a concentration check. That's just a thing, huh? That's cool. I like that.
That is nice. It's a good feature.
Yeah, very. E3, we've
It's
got
with
2
fails.
for you. 13 and 7.
Both miss.
Okay.
Good.
Nice.
So you're on a roll, and because they're attacking you, you get to keep your rage up.
I took the opportunity attack, so that wasn't.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah, but cool.
Fair
cool,
enough.
cool, cool, cool.
Well, that's it for the
How
zombies.
am I gonna get out of here?
Therithiel.
You could disengage again and then just run through.
And yeah, just run. Well, you can run around them.
Yeah, you
Yeah, I'm
can't
gonna
go
run
through
around them.
enemy tokens.
Right.
Bear in mind that disengage is for any opportunity attack, including anything provoked by your next movement.
Right. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Wait, run that by me? Is that true?
Yeah, so if you use the disengage action, as I understand it, is not just moving away from the enemies you're near. Any that you move past on your movement for that turn
Yeah.
also don't take opportunity attacks.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, that is correct. I thought you meant the next turn as well.
Oh no, that'd be great.
That'd be fantastic, but no.
You do that all the time.
Yeah, just every turn.
So 20 feet takes me here.
And that was a disengage?
Disengage, correct.
Okay.
And then where can I run though? There's zombies all the way around me.
I mean,
You can run past us.
I
You
can't
can run
the-
through people's squares,
Well,
ally squares.
I don't
Yeah,
have
but you
the-
only have 10 feet of movement left.
Oh,
Yeah.
well,
We'll have 15 because I'm 35.
Oh, 35. Okay. Then yeah, you have 15 feet.
Not gonna make it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make it. For the time being, I'll run here behind this pillar.
Kiting.
I mean, what else is he gonna do?
As a bonus action, I will cast Second Wind on myself,
nice.
which, where do I have it? Second
Did we
Wind.
get any potions, by the way, before we left?
yes.
Yes, we did.
Nobody
I
did.
I handed
Oh.
them out, so
It's taking a potion.
helpful.
That's an action, right?
That is an action. Yeah. Oh, wait. Yes.
Did we
yes.
agree on
Taking a
this
potion
before?
is an action. I used to have a house rule where I'd allow it as a bonus action, but I feel like that's not in the spirit of these first edition adventures that we're playing. So,
All right. How do I cast Second Wind? Did I just roll a D10?
I think second wind is also an action.
No, it's a bonus.
No, it's a bonus action. Shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So it'd be 1d10 plus your fighter level.
So that's 6. That's 9 hit points back.
Damn,
Nice.
you're doing good.
Right on.
How many times can you use that?
Once per short rest.
Yeah.
All right, that's pretty cool.
All right. So as you kind of take a moment to catch yourself on this column, you kind of
Just leaning over
heavily
the
for a
column. Just
moment. Yeah, exactly. But the moans of more zombies behind you give you enough to think about aside from that, I'm sure. Cora!
We got 3 potions, I think. I have 1. I don't remember who I gave the others to.
Elowen has one, and I have one.
I also have one.
Oh, I thought we had
Yeah.
3.
I
Everyone
have one in
also
my
has some
inventory.
healing spells.
Well, whatever.
Yeah, I for sure have a healing potion. Though. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know why I wasn't given one, because
You were sleeping while we dished them out.
Oh, that's right. So do allies count as cover if I'm trying to hit enemies?
With a ranged attack?
Yeah.
Unless you have spell sniper or sharpshooter, yes.
Also, if they're in direct combat, like engaged, you could be kind of sneaky like that.
I think that's only in Pathfinder. I think.
I'm pretty sure it's here too.
Either way, in this scenario, I would say that they would have +2 to their AC against you.
Okay. So this guy would have +2 as
Yep.
AC against me.
Mhm.
Okay, well, I'm gonna clutch my holy symbol again and try to hit him with a radiant sunbolt.
Can I point out to you, by the way, that
What?
you can use that as part of a full attack? It does say
You
that in the
mean-
description. When you take the attack action on your turn and use this special attack as part of it, you can spend a key point to make the attack twice as a bonus action.
I don't want to use my key points.
Okay, just making sure you knew.
I don't want to use my monk abilities.
I only have 3 of those.
Fair. All right, so once again, let's see that attack roll.
It says unarmed, but you know what it is.
Uh-oh.
Nice.
Yay!
2 nat 20s for the monk.
All right. Your
How does she
holy
do that?
symbol once again begins to glow, and then you feel that warmth run through your arm into your hand, and this time you're kind of ready for it, and you aim more accurately, and you channel your key out through your hand, and it blasts in a radiant beam right into this zombie. It takes 8 points of radiant damage, and is kind of like just cowering against the light.
No extra
Doesn't die.
damage?
Yeah,
It does?
yeah, it did damage.
No extra.
Oh, did not do
'Cause it's
extra
radiant?
damage. No.
Damn it. Well,
Does it die?
that's all I
Nope.
do. Oh, I know what it does.
That one was still juicy. Junko.
Okay, I am going to. This is above Elowen is like difficult terrain, right? Like
yes.
right here.
All the junk piles are difficult terrain.
Okay, well I'm gonna clamber up there real quick. I'm short, you know. Gotta go
Get
above
the
her head.
advantage.
Yeah.
Hold on to her shoulder.
And then yeah, and then I am going to pull out my short bow and I'm going to shoot the nearest one.
Okay.
But a 10.
10 will hit, and you do get your sneak attack. So
Nice.
that's 13 points of damage, which kills it, or does it? It gets a DC 18. Nope,
Oh,
no.
Yeah, but it took radiant damage, so doesn't it just die? Is that
Does
a
it?
thing? I don't know. Maybe you should check.
Let's just say yes to him. Why not? I'm not opposed.
No, if this was radiant damage.
Oh,
would
it
just kill
can't. It has to be the last attack to hit
Yep,
it.
the killing blow has to be radiant or a critical.
Dang
hit.
it!
Yep.
I did both.
16. It fails. So
Shoot
you
down.
fire that arrow, it goes right through its eye socket, out the other side of the head, staggering back and collapses to the floor.
Well, at least it's dead.
Nice.
Elowen, gets me that arrow.
When you get a chance, you know.
Priorities.
Hang on, I'm going to roll to see. The arrow has a 1 in 3 chance of still being usable.
Usable.
The arrow is destroyed.
Too good with the arrow, man. You like. dug
I
it in there.
remember this.
And
I did
arrows
give you
lost its day.
20 extra arrows before they came in here, just so you know.
Elowen,
I'm aware.
I guess she's going to move over here and use Cure Wounds on Cora.
What about me?
Oh, thank you. I took 13 damage.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, you heal 10.
Nice.
I can see your hit bar, you complainer. Your hit point, or your health
Who,
bar.
me?
Yes,
Oh, is he pulling a Victor or whatever his name was
he sure is.
from Curse of Strahd?
He wants that poison.
Missing like 3 hit points, and he's like, "Oh, I'm dying."
I'm missing 5. Thank you very much.
Doug was so funny with that character.
It's
Just
true.
like he actually did a really good job.
Elmore is gonna kind of glance around. Don't suppose anyone has an axe? No?
No.
Really should have made you guys buy me one of those. He's gonna move over here and knock 2 more arrows.
Just because she's not here anymore, Elowen has the Sethwith broadsword. If that's any use to,
Does she now?
Come on, yes,
Good.
I gave her that.
She's been
I
carrying
think on
that
the way
thing by
back through the
herself,
swamp.
the whole thing.
Yeah, it's just strapped across her back.
I think Elmore's gonna stick with the longbow over a broadsword, though. He wanted
Cool.
that sweet, sweet two-handed goodness.
You can't have my hammer.
Fine. He's gonna fire at the closest zombie, the one to the left of E3.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so the first one, 19, hits it for 5 points of damage. I think he just killed it. The second one would be 19 damage, which it would have to roll, except it's a critical hit, so that auto kills it.
Why is the best of us an NPC?
Hey, I'm doing really good.
You guys
I'm not
are
doing
awesome.
bad, I guess.
Only
That
two.
kills
You
one.
guys are all right.
I'm alive.
To be fair, he said he could handle himself.
He did.
Yeah.
You guys, we can't handle
I'm glad we persuaded him down here.
Yeah, for reals.
Should have seen the time we
and I think he's
persuaded a
going
guy
to-
named Octavio.
He's gonna use the rest of his movement to clamber up onto some of this wreckage and kind of crouch there so he's got a little height elevation. E3.
Hey, I might be getting a little weird. I don't know how this would work with action economy, but I have on my possession
Oh boy.
a hunting trap.
Okay.
Could I, using action and bonus action, if required, get it out, half prep it, and then just clamp it onto a zombie?
It would be an improvised weapon.
Yep. I just like getting weird.
That's
Sure.
not weird. That's awesome.
Sure, I'll allow
That sounds
that.
pretty cool to me.
Yeah. Let's do it.
So I'm gonna
Give him
do
the
that.
clamps.
So I'm just gonna
Clamp
Clap
him.
them nipples.
because these things are freaking weird. Just grab out a hunting trap, which is like a small bear trap.
Mm-hmm.
Just spring it so it's almost not quite
Set.
clicked, but almost open,
Mhm.
and then just body slam him with it. So
Yeah.
that
Do
it,
you have the stats on what your trap does?
if I click trap, maybe I do. No.
Okay.
Ruined.
Got it.
I can
take care
find
of it.
out,
No,
but-
no, it's
Sure.
fine. I got it. This is a little. I don't think this is how it's meant to be used anyway. So, so go ahead and make a
DC
strength check. You would
13.
not get proficiency with it.
No, I wouldn't. Strength check.
Mm-hmm.
Athletics check, or just a straight strength?
It's an attack roll. I think this would just be a strength check.
Strength check.
That'll hit.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Is this the one on the left or the right?
The one that's looking the least put together.
Okay, the one on the right. Got it. Okay, well that hits. So roll 1d4 plus 4 damage, and it is grappled.
1d4.
Nice.
8 damage.
Good
It
job.
had 1 health, so now it needs to make a DC 13 con save.
Nice.
Alright, so you pull this trap and like stick it right on its head, and the trap slams shut, just crushing its skull. And the thing drops.
I look surprised that worked,
Surprised that worked.
and that's it. I'm just gonna stand there.
Okay. Excellent.
I'm not backing up.
Dracon.
I am going to move. I should be good to move up here, right? If I climb
5,
up.
10, 15, 20, 25 feet. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and I am going to again use Firebolt at disadvantage at this one here.
Okay. That one is quite far. Okay.
7. misses.
7, natural 1. Yeah, that misses. However, go ahead and roll a d10 for me.
Oh god.
It redux.
3 ducks.
5.
5.
Just
Okay.
some hints.
I was checking to see if the
Yeah.
entanglement catches fire. It does not.
Oh,
Okay.
thank God. Well, I mean, that
No, that would probably have been good.
The zombies are up. You know the drill by this point. One of the cells slams open.
Come at me, bros.
We got 2 more for you.
Really hate rolling at disadvantage.
10,
We need to fix that with
20,
it.
Mm-hmm.
You need to fix it ASAP.
15.
I'll fight you.
10, 15, 20.
Yep. Throw a dab in there.
20. And then this one. 5, 10, 15, 20. So we've got 3 attacking E3. And meanwhile, just for 10, 15, 20, 10, 20.
You got this, bro.
Meat
Alright,
shields.
E3. Good thing you haven't used any reckless. 1, 2, 3. We've got 22, 12, and 15.
22 and 15 hit.
Okay, so you take 1 damage from the 22, and you take 2 damage from the 15. Rage OP. You're real happy you got it now.
Did you get that on level up?
Hmm?
Did you get rage on level up?
No, rage is just barbarian stuff.
Just using it.
Okay.
So these 3 zombies all kind
Being
of
angry
swarm
boy.
you, and they're grabbing hold of you and trying to kind of pile on you.
Ava, please stop.
Ava, no dabbing.
Can she be the first one to die?
Therithiel.
Can I throw her out?
Okay, let's see. I am. How far is this? 15. Okay, now that works. I'm gonna move here, which is 15 feet. I am gonna take out my whip
Oh.
and try to whip it so I could get their feet and try to yank them off their feet so they could be on the floor.
You trying a trip maneuver?
Yes,
Okay.
on the one that's to the left of E3, because that's the
Got
one I
it.
can reach.
This would be. Well, you're trying to use it to trip, not to do damage, right?
Right, just to trip it. Yeah.
Okay. So
Oh,
actually,
sorry.
what you would do. Well, right. It would be your attack roll with the whip, and it's opposed by an acrobatics or athletics check on its part.
Which it should be slow.
14 against you. Well, you don't get the +2 though, because it's not archery.
Right.
So it just barely succeeds, I'm afraid. Unless you want to use some chat's blessing. Technically, you only need 1 point to beat it. Though it might not be worth the chat's blessing right now. It's up to you.
Why
Yeah.
not? Why not?
Why not?
I mean, yeah, we should use it. That way E3 gets an advantage over it if it's on the floor, correct?
Yes, if he hits it.
That is technically true.
Because he's going to be swamped soon. What do you guys think? Should I use it?
Yeah.
On you, buddy. You made a decision.
It's up to you.
Yeah, let's use it. Yeah, let's go ahead and use it.
All right. You've given yourself +1 for a total of 14. Your whip cracks, lashing around its ankles, and you pull its feet out from under it, and the zombie lands hard on the floor.
Nice.
Don't censor your cat.
It's okay. This is not a PG stream. It's fine.
One leg was like on each side of my hand, though. It was so funny.
Do I?
You gotta get in there.
That'll work. I have marked it as prone.
Oh, cool.
Did you want to move anymore?
Yeah, I'm going to take the rest of my movement to be down here.
That's fair. Okay,
Premium
That will
content
end my
to
turn.
have.
Cora.
Huh? Oh. This is enough for me to... He doesn't have cover, right?
He's prone, so you'd have disadvantage to hit that one.
Oh, yeah, shit. What about this one?
That one would have very slight cover.
What if
but
I
not
move
much.
here?
If
Good
you
to-
move... Yeah, that one you'd be fine. No cover.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot out another bolt! RKL will show these zombies.
Okay, and now that you're starting to recognize what you're doing, you kind of have started to find a martial form, almost like a dance, moving the key through your body to improve your accuracy and give you stronger control over it. 18 will absolutely hit it for 6 points of radiant damage.
That's this guy.
Yep, I know. Actually, this might be the first time you're seeing it, E3. You're like, there's just a beam of radiant light passing you for all of like a second, but then there's just smoke wafting from that zombie.
Ooh,
Is that
fancy.
it for your turn, Cora?
Yeah.
Junko.
I don't get disadvantage for prone with an arrow, right? Or
You do.
oh, well, screw that. Taking the sensor bar for my cat for a moment. However, what's the range for a short bow?
60 feet, I believe.
Okay, then I'm good.
Or 90 feet? No, 60. I think it is 60.
Okay, well, either way, I am going to look at the one behind E3 and shoot. If it, you know, goes.
My bad.
Ooh, 8. The one
Did I-
behind E3?
Yeah, I
So-
clicked by accident, so
No, you're
ignore
fine.
that.
8 would hit, except, well, you don't have the sharpshooter feat, do you?
Not yet, no.
It's
Then
8,
in that
you see.
case,
Oh, wait,
it
says
has
that.
+2 to its AC because E3 is there. Well, hang on a second, though.
He's kind of
Yeah.
short.
He is kind of short, but at the same time, most of his body is
Whoa.
still protected by E3. So yeah, it had +2 to its AC, in which case 8 does not quite hit it.
Wait, if he didn't
Nice
have
try.
+2, would 8 have hit?
Yep,
God damn it.
8 has hit.
E3, move your fat body.
Should have yelled out to duck.
Like
Nope,
this.
that's
Oh,
what she said.
yeah.
E3, move your fat body.
Starts dancing for you.
Rude.
Yeah, right.
It's just a bit
Twerking,
plump.
dwarf twerk.
Okay,
Oh
well,
god.
It's okay. Elowin is here to fix things. Elowin. Let's see. Elowin. That's unfortunate. I guess
Right.
Elowin is going to use another produce flame, targeting the same one, the one like this one right here. Just gonna conjure more fire in her hand and hurl it. 9! God damn it! E3! The +2 from E3, the attack misses. And it's all you can do, E3, at the last minute to like move yourself so the fire doesn't hit your whatever's showing to Elowin at present. It was a very near miss, and that was
And
actually
then
job.
I'll just look at Elowin and be like, see? Fat body.
That's unfortunate. 2 in a row. That's very unfortunate. Elmore!
Is there a way we could get new virtual dice? Because these aren't working
No.
for us.
Yeah, they are not working. I
You have
broke.
to use the curse dice. I'm sorry. Elmore is going to fire twice at the same one. Hopefully, him having sharpshooter will help. Okay, both of his attacks hit.
Which one?
The first one does 3 damage, and then it takes 11, which would kill it. But it needs to make a DC 16 con save.
And it made it.
Ah.
It makes it, so it stays alive instead of dying. Too bad. It's not E3's fault this time, though. E3, speaking of, it's your turn.
I'm bringing the hammer down as hard as I can on this prone guy next to me here, which gives me advantage, correct?
Yes, you have advantage.
Did that play?
Nope, not yet.
She's having some loading difficulties.
Shall I try again?
Nope, there it is.
There it is.
And this is the prone one. 21 absolutely hits for 8 points of force damage. Your weapon just comes right down on it. There's kind of a splatter of blood and a little bit of rotten meat that bursts off of it. Doesn't kill it, though.
I then kick it a little bit and run back to inside the door.
Okay. That will provoke 2 opportunity attacks. One from the prone one who has disadvantage.
Yep.
Hello? There it is. And the other from one who's still standing.
Hello?
Oh, wow. Not a chance that's hitting you. The one who's still standing, that's a 16.
That does hit.
Okay, so 5 reduced to 2 points of damage.
Cool.
All right, Dracon.
I have a question.
Yes.
So I have a spell that,
Makes sense.
yeah, it does as a wizard. I can create something and it has a range of 20 and 60, right? So 20 being the best range, and then I guess at 60 is a disadvantage.
Correct.
Is that how it works?
Yep.
With Spell Sniper, would that affect that? Would it then be 40, 120?
Put Spell
Perhaps.
Sniper in chat for me real quick.
Where is it? I don't. Oh, can I do it? There. It says cast a spell that requires you to make an attack roll. The spell's range is doubled.
And what's the
But-
spell?
Shadow Blade.
Can you cast that real quick so I can see?
Yeah, I can indeed.
No, because what you are doing, the spell does not have an attack roll. It's giving you a weapon that does have an attack roll.
Okay, no worries then. I will not use that. Because I'm too far away. I mean, are these guys here, like, what's the lighting here?
I mean, they're next to your light, so they're in bright
Yeah,
light.
likes the light.
But if I take it away, it's then, I
Dim
guess,
light.
complete darkness to me?
No,
Dim light.
That line would be dim light, and pretty much everything further south would be dark.
No, but if I cancel the spell, because it would have to be concentrating on Shadow Blade, what would the light then be at in this area?
Well, there is that one light sealed by the
That's what I
stairs.
just said. It would be dim
Oh,
to
okay.
dark.
Okay. Oh, I don't know. No, I'm not.
Your
should I-
attacks
no.
would have disadvantage, essentially.
Well, the thing is, with this spell, if they're in dim light or darkness, I can attack with advantage, so it would be a normal roll. But the range is a bitch, basically. I'll just do the usual Firebolt instead.
That's
And
fair.
I will hit this one. This is the one that didn't die but
the
took a
one
lot of damage, right?
Clung to
Okay.
life, to unlife, yes.
Okay, Firebolt. Please hit. 8!
8 will hit it now that E3's not there. It takes 6 fire damage, which would kill it, but it gets a DC 11 con save.
Oh, Jesus.
It stays alive.
Alright.
So you blast it square in the face, and like all the flesh on the right half of its face melts away, burns off, leaving nothing but scorch and skull. But it's still moving.
Yep, that'll be my turn. I don't need to move anywhere.
Splendid, because I have exciting news. The last cell pops open. And 2 more zombies are going
I'm
to burst out.
so happy to hear that.
So we've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. 5, 10, 20, 30, 40. That's fun. The rest of them all get full proper turns.
Damn. You know what we should have done? Should have closed the door.
Why would we do that?
So this one is gonna go
We could
5,
technically
10, 15, 20, 25, 30,
There can be honest now.
35. I'm going to stay there because I don't want to move up to 40 and rob us of a turn. This one is going to move 20 feet here. Put that over here. Because this one is going to get... Well, this one is just going to move here. This one is going to get up from prone. And it's going to move here. It's gonna move there. There. Okay.
Yes,
so only
come
two of
to
them,
us.
Only 2 of them get to attack. One is going to attack E3, the other is going to attack Therithiel, in that order. So E3,
That'll hit.
21. So that's 5 reduced to 2 points of damage. Therithiel, 15 to hit.
Shoot. It does hit, but as a reaction,
Oh.
cast. Give me a second. No, not that one.
Not that one.
Oh, look at that. It says for description only. How cool is that? What did you hit to do that?
The information key.
Oh, I didn't know it did that. Cool. You're casting shield. Okay.
Shield.
So
And,
go ahead.
Yeah, same thing as last time where I try to put my bow up to kind of block the hit, and like time slows down, right? It's like translucent kind of shield comes in front of me, and the hit bounces off that translucent shield.
Okay. Exactly how I would have phrased it. So there you go. And it just starts pounding on that shield for a moment, unable to grasp what's going on, while the other one is just kind of clamoring on top of E3, who's starting to look a little bit hurt. Therithiel. It's your turn.
No, he's.
That was his reaction from being
Stop
attacked.
doing
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Stop doing that. God.
What you gonna do?
Oh, gonna end my turn.
It's your
That
turn.
wasn't your turn. It is your turn.
That was your reaction
Yep.
to do that.
Yeah.
That didn't
He was
cost
being
you anything.
attacked.
Did it not? Is it not?
Yeah, now he doesn't know what to do.
Casting time is 1 reaction.
Oh, well, then I will attack with my bow. I can't attack with my bow.
Hi.
Use your sword, I guess.
Yeah. If you use the bow, it would.
Slice and dice.
I'm pretty sure the rapier got stuck in a zombie somewhere. Did it not?
It did.
I thought that was more flavor.
But
If you want to use your bow, you could free 5 back.
actually, the one that it's stuck
Shoot
in
it.
is this one.
That's convenient.
Nice. Yeah. Can I reach over, grab it,
sure
and just
can, yeah.
slice?
That's the one that, like, 3 different times now has made it save on dying, by the way.
Well,
So,
that's. Oof,
You just
should I kill
rip
that
the
one?
rapier out of it,
Yeah.
and who's your target?
It's gonna be that same one because I want it dead. So that is a rapier attack.
Okay, we are back. Yeah, it looks like our bit rate tanked. That might have been on our end, actually. That might have been Twitch. So
I
sorry,
still see it
everyone.
Up there.
Also, sorry, Ashlow.
He's used to it now, I
It
think.
should be easy
You
to
can't
fix
make
at
it
least because
interesting.
there's, no cameras moved around or anything.
Yeah, that's true.
It hits him.
How long were we offline for?
Not
we know
long.
minute.
A minute
Less
or
than
Minute or
two?
two.
Minute and a
Okay,
half?
so
No, not even that much. Less than a minute, probably.
Yeah.
people wouldn't have missed much.
I
No.
don't think people should have missed anything. as far as
Cool.
I did call it timeout, so
Yeah.
Time out.
yeah, I was like timeout.
All right, let me just make sure we are back up. We're looking good.
We are looking good.
Everything
Everyone's where they
A-okay?
should be.
I look good.
Vogue. Everyone Vogue. That's how you can tell if you look good. Vogue. Vogue.
I'm not
I
doing
Excellent.
that.
I
I
mean,
refuse.
you got suck.
My lord.
Get with the times, guys. Come on.
I like how Crip and Ashley are both making weird. They're just like,
So my attack is 11. Does that hit this one?
Who's the target? That one? And this is your radiant thing again?
Yep.
Oh, okay. So you've discovered your beam, and now you're just going to town with it.
Look,
yeah.
it's my only ranged attack.
It has +2 to its AC because you have an ally between you and them. However,
But it still hits.
11 will still hit for 3 points of radiant damage. That's too bad.
that.
The other one, technically, that would have been an auto kill on because radiant.
I know, but I didn't know if he had more cover because he's around the corner.
Nope, same cover.
Oh, well, that's okay.
All right, it's at the end of your turn.
I got raised for days. That's
Raised
it.
for days.
Race for days. Good, because we're gonna need them apparently. Look at all these guys.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get through them eventually.
Wait until I get to the next cell block. Junko.
Is there more?
What?
Is he still in my way?
What?
Is what?
Is E3?
Oh,
gonna-
yeah, absolutely. At
is
this
that-
point, they're going to be in your way no matter where you move.
Okay, well I'm gonna stand here and bring out the Kama then.
The Kama or the Kusari Gama?
Which one's the ranged one again?
Kusari Gama.
Surigama.
Kusari Gama. I'm just gonna name it, okay?
No, that name is so fun
Yes.
to say, though.
It is.
I'm gonna pull out Jeff.
Watch.
There we go.
11 to hit.
11 to hit.
11 will, and this is a melee attack, correct? Well, wait a minute. I think
Correct.
you need to be a little closer. Isn't it a
It's
range of
10
10?
foot.
10 foot.
Yeah.
That's-
she
those
moved
are
up.
15. That's
That's-
Cora.
That's
Cora.
Cora.
God damn it. Okay, you know, nope, I have no defense there. Is this the one straight south of you?
Yes.
Okay, so you hit it for 11 points of damage. You get your weapon spinning. It's a Kama on a chain attached to a ball. And as you get the ball spinning behind you, its momentum carries the actual blade out of your hands around Therithiel and slices, nearly severing the head off of that zombie. It's just clinging by a little bit of muscle and sinew now as you pull the weapon back to you. Elowin. Well, at this point, I'm starting to feel like Elowin's tactics are getting boring. What else do we have? You know what? Fine. You know what? She's gonna cast... Wait, how does this work?
Soon gel our hairs.
Nice. Yeah. She's going to cast a new spell. She pulls out a little bit... God damn it. She pulls out a little bit of plant material from her pouch, casts a druidic spell, and extends it into a long vine, which she lashes out at the one Junko just hit.
And she actually hits.
She does hit it for 1 point of damage. She does not kill it.
It's a hit.
That's unfortunate. That is
Can
very
I
disappointing.
use my free action talk thingy-majiggy quickly?
Go for it. Don't ask, just do.
Yeah.
Miss Elowin, can you please take a step to the side?
She'll kinda
So
glance
calm
back
under
and,
pressure.
move over to here.
Okay.
Still
they
holding
use
on to the
experience.
whip of thorns, though. Elmore,
Thank you.
who's already low. You know what? He's gonna fire one arrow at each of those two zombies in the doorway. One on the left, one on the right. They both hit. They both would be killing shots.
What?
So the first one is a con save, DC 15. Oh, for God's sake. All right, the second one would be a con save, DC 8. Fucking zombies, man.
Episode 9. Zombies.
Should be pretty easy to name this one, Ashlow. And like they're at
And
this
they
point, they're just
live.
covered in arrows, scorch marks. Parts of their bodies are just hanging loosely. How they're holding together is, frankly, astonishing. E3.
Fire. Fire's our only option.
Oh, come on, he's going to say as he swings the one in front of him I want to swing
Good
the
luck.
hammer, whacking him into the wall. He's on 1 health. I'm going to recklessly attack
All right.
Out.
because,
This
yeah,
is getting ridiculous.
you're kidding me.
Do you want to use chat's blessing?
We only have
I
one more.
mean, no, there's like
8 hits.
six,
You know it.
7. Yeah,
There we
but
go.
there's 7 of them out there,
I gave
Do
one.
it.
I used
and
it.
then
Just
he'll just get a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
but
probably
you did
will.
a lot of damage.
Yeah, yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. You don't
It's
have
all right. This is a war of attrition.
to. It sure
You
is.
Is
Sure
my
is.
health gonna outlast their luck?
It's a lot less lethal now that you guys have them bottlenecked.
I'm
I thought we
also
weren't allowed to
gonna.
give ourselves blessing.
Huh?
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Cast, you're not supposed to. Bad, McKnightsy. Naughty.
I was just putting one because we technically don't have any because I used
No,
the
you-
other one.
Oh, you did. Oh, I missed that. I
But we
missed
had
that.
2. You used 1, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so there
So
should
we
been
have 1 left.
Yeah.
But it still says
Yeah,
2
2.
on.
Yeah, because I added the one that McKnightsy just got. I'm gonna
Oh,
let
I
you
see.
keep it, but for today, nobody in this game can use it. We're just gonna pretend you bought it for the Monday group because you can. Cast members can do it as long as you're not in the game.
Ooh, I'm saving some points.
I should have said that or asked that before.
I'm
It's
at
okay. It's
32.
okay. You meant well. You meant well. Dracon.
I would love to move into this space here. And I would also love to cast Thunderwave
Damn.
at first level in a 15-foot cube, so it would hit all of
E3,
these.
Ethereal. Yep.
Oh no, it would be these.
Yep.
It doesn't hit E3 or Peripheral because I can shape it around them.
Well, take a look at the text on shape. I don't remember if it's wizard or sorcerer. One of you two
I
has the ability
will-
where it just treats them as they rolled a successful save. The other one negates even if you succeed half damage.
Bear with me. 2 seconds.
Throw that sucker right up in this chat.
Yeah, just hit it. It'll go in the chat.
Create pockets of relative safety within the effects of your spell.
Automatically succeed on saving throw and take no damage if they would normally take half. Okay, that's the important thing. Okay, so it is
So-
wizard who gets that.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't this a con
Damn, Miss
save?
Daddy.
This is a con save, yes.
Oh, that's fun.
You mean the one that they've been passing all along?
Okay, so we're gonna have to do this one at a time. So first, this one has to make a con save.
Fails.
Fails, so it takes 12 damage. It gets a DC 17 con save to avoid death.
Dies.
It dies.
Hallelujah.
Finally, you've got rid of one of them. The next one has to make a con save against the spell. A con save, there it is.
Makes it.
It makes it, so it has to make a DC 11 con save or it dies.
Dies.
Holy crap.
Hallelujah.
Finally,
Don't call that
one's
man
been
old.
around since the first round of combat. It was one of the OG zombies.
It was a zombie before it was cool.
Fails.
This one takes 12 thunder damage and is pushed how far?
bu- 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 bu-
10 feet.
10 feet away from me.
Okay.
So from the spell. Yeah.
That one gets blasted backwards.
Mm-hmm. Makes it.
This one takes 6 thunder damage.
Yeah.
And
It
finally,
gets to stay there. Makes it.
takes 6 thunder damage. Okay, I'm starting to think maybe you guys can win this fight. The zombies
We're
are
never
up.
gonna lose.
Until the next cell door opens.
And now the... No, I'm kidding. That's it. No more cells.
I know.
Okay. These two are going to move up. This one is going to move here. This one's going to move here. 2 of them are attacking Therithiel. 1 is attacking E3. Though one of them, Therithiel, you have +5 to your armor class. That'll be the first one. Uh-oh, who'd we lose?
Ash.
Ash is gone.
Okay. Just go with it. I'm Ashlow. I am so sorry. Therithiel, that's 14 versus your AC plus 5.
Does
You've like
not-
ruined my camera on stream. What's going on?
Therithiel, this is a regular attack against you. 17.
that does hit.
You take 3 points of bludgeoning damage. E3.
Hi.
Hey.
It missed you.
Wait, he did reckless, so they get advantage.
Oh,
Yeah.
they do.
Yeah.
You're right. Thank you.
She wants to survive.
Does 16
Confirmed.
hit
It
So
does.
I want a game to be fair.
you? All right.
Yeah.
It would have been 3 damage regardless, reduced to 1 for you.
That I can do.
Okay. That's it. There's only 4 remaining zombies, and they're just kind of trying to crowd in the door.
And the 2 down there.
And the 2 down there, yeah.
And that. Yeah. Wait, what? Oh!
I mean, no, they're dead. They're dead. What are you
Yeah,
talking
they're
about?
dead.
15, 20. 10, 15, 20. And then they get another 20 feet.
We'll just say they were stuck in there a while.
There we go.
Yeah.
Whoops!
I'm trying to figure out how to leave that.
I knew they were there.
Good.
Therithiel. Uh-oh, Cora's coming up.
Can I tag someone back in?
You certainly can.
You can hold your action.
No, you can't.
In Muslims.
I don't want to.
Oh.
I have to fight, so I'm gonna use my rapier to attack the one directly in front of me.
Okay. Right on.
Nice.
17.
17 hits for 7 points of damage. Which would be a killing blow.
If I have to hear that
Now
again.
we have a
I swear to
DC
God.
12 con save.
Oh God.
Makes sense.
Makes it.
Jesus.
Alas.
Which would be a killing blow.
You know, I have a soft spot in my heart, like a very special place in my heart for 5th edition zombies.
They're very
It's-
nice.
Is that the end of your turn, Therithiel?
Yes. I don't want to move because then they'll just pile in here.
Okay. Cora is up, but Cora is currently missing. So Junko.
Here we go. Let's see. Can't do much past 3. Wish I had cool abilities that come from gods. Using my Kusari Gama again. I am going to Therithiel, left, and I will go right and strike that way.
So
I dodge out
who's
of
the
the way.
target?
The one in front of us,
Okay.
but I missed. So
7. All right. At this point, I'm willing to say that you just like the Kusari Gama embeds itself right into its chest, and as you wrench it free, it just doesn't kill it because it's the same difference.
As long as it doesn't bounce back and like cut my head off. Or
No,
something.
no, nothing like that. It is. I mean, that is a deadly blade moving very rapidly past your face.
I told him that.
She did tell me, yeah, left. So
Elowin. Jesus. I guess she's gonna go for the weak one with the Thorn Whip again.
I mean, they're all pretty weak at this point. They just don't want to die.
It's true. She hits it. It gets a DC 10 con save.
Ayo. Never mind.
Nope. So she lashes out. Her Thorn Whip kind of curls around its face, and as she rips, it just shreds skin on the face, but leaves the skull intact, and the zombie is still standing, still doing zombie things. Elmore, oh, jeez, he's gonna put both arrows into this one, I think, in an effort to bring a different one down. Okay, so first it takes 9 damage, and then it takes 4 damage. Neither of which will kill it. But it is now softened up thoroughly.
Which one?
Okay.
The one
The one
that's-
in
The
front.
other one in the doorway.
Okay.
E3, it is your turn. If Cora isn't back by the zombie's turn, I will let her do her radiant thing at it.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, come on!
Come on.
Reckless.
All right.
Bloody reckless.
You want for the
bloody-
one in front of you?
Death.
Bloody death.
And it's a critical hit, which guarantees you a kill.
Yay.
You brought it down.
If we did something.
You bring your force weapon up and around and like smash right through its skull like it was a pumpkin, and the zombie crumbles.
Just roar at the next one. Ah!
Do you want to take Cora's turn before me?
No,
She would technically go after me if she
no,
isn't back.
I'm giving her the most chance to get back that I can.
Okay. I would love to use Thunder Wave again, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to use Firebolt on... I suppose it doesn't really matter which one. I guess the one closest to Peripheral.
The one who's been making saves.
Yeah, let's hit this guy at disadvantage.
Let's get him out of
hopefully.
here.
Good luck.
16 with 10
16.
fire damage.
Yeah, that'll hit. So it's a DC 15 con save.
And he fails.
Dangerously close to a natural 20, though. Just saying.
Does he
ignoring-
say like
well.
a flaming corpse right in front of me?
Yeah,
Just
he
start,
hits
start
it.
screaming.
The whole thing bursts into flames and starts wailing and moaning, and it tries to reach out for Therithiel, but like the sinew holding its
Come on,
arms
get away.
together burn away, and it starts falling apart like a unraveling puppet. All right. Look at that! She's there. And see, that's why we let you go first.
Because I'm still concentrating on dancing lights, can I move them on my turn?
Check what it says. Is it an action to move them?
It just says cast in time is one action.
No, it'll be in the text.
Bonus action, I can move them
Okay.
up to 60 feet. So I'd like to just bring them closer to us, surrounding these zombies in front of us.
Sure thing. Feel good to you?
All right. Yep, it's all good.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
It's
Pew
your
pew.
turn.
It's my turn?
It's your turn.
Yes.
We technically skipped over you, but you can take it now.
I'm gonna blast them.
Which one?
The one that needs to die.
When you say that,
All
I
of them
can't
need
help
to
but think
die.
of that.
Oh,
gif
they're
of
already dead.
Danny DeVito.
Are there
And then
any
I
that are
started blasting.
injured?
This one is injured. The other three are unharmed.
This one then.
Okay, well, 16 will hit it for 3 points of radiant damage.
Pew.
And now the zombies take their turn. Well, this one's gonna move here. This one's gonna move there. This one's gonna move there. And this one's just gonna kind of pull over here. So, first, the weak one is going to lash out at Therithiel. You have +5 against this. Okay. Now we have a regular hit against Therithiel and a regular hit against... Oh, so, right, an advantage hit against... So, Therithiel, 7 again. Lucky 7s. Against E3, reckless attack. You left yourself open. That's a 21 to hit. For 5
How's
more
that?
damage, reduced to 2.
That'll do it. I'm nearly. No, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm nearly all
Like
good.
I'm nearly halfway down.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Therithiel, it is your turn.
I need to bounce out of here, man. It's too dangerous for me. But I will keep on whacking away with my rapier to the guy ahead of me. Just poke, poke, poke. Eight.
8 hits. For
5
5 points
piercing
of damage. All right. You stab it, and once again, it's very minimal effect. It doesn't seem like it's slowing down any. Cora. Cora?
It's my turn again already.
Yup.
Yes.
I am blasted again.
Let's see what you got.
Pow, pow, pow.
Who's the target?
Ooh. Oh, sorry.
It doesn't matter. It misses anyway.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a 9.
Yep. So you blast, and it just doesn't seem effective.
Yeah.
There's too much. It's too busy here. Too much going on in the way.
Yeah, too many people in the way.
Junko.
I would like to go past them. In what way do I do that?
That is an acrobatics check, and if you fail, you will provoke from literally all 4 of them.
With disengage?
No, because you're trying to move through their space.
Okay. Well, I have high hopes in this, so I am going to.
Do it.
You're gonna chance
Be
it?
hopeful.
I'm gonna go behind and jump up on like the broken tables and chairs, and then run along the
On my
wall
shoulder?
and using their shoulder to jump past them.
Okay. Let's see how this goes.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
It was almost a nat 1 and almost a nat
Close.
20.
So this, let's see. Actually, because they're so sluggish and slow, that does succeed. So, yeah, you run up some of the junk onto the wall, kind of do a very short wall run that ends up setting you sort of in a crouch on Therithiel's shoulders, which you spring off of forward, going right over. One of them just kind of up at you, and you land on the other side.
Yes. And then I will use my Wakizashi on the one.
Which one?
The one between us.
Okay, you have +2 to hit that one. That will hit for 10 points of damage. Is that the end of your turn?
I'm gonna bonus
still
action
alive?
disengage.
Well, disengage. You've already used all your movement, so disengage won't help you.
Aw.
Hide.
Oh, that was smart though.
Sorry, bonus action hide.
No one
This is
sees
how
me.
I'm hiding. If I just stay behind them, I'll be fine.
Yeah, their
Sure.
focus is on us.
Well-
Their focus,
She
if they
thinks.
can't see you, you're hidden.
Elowin is up.
When the monk
And
becomes a firearm owner. Just in a hand cannon.
you know what?
Head cannon.
Is that a bonus action? Yeah, it is. But that wouldn't help her right now. Damn it!
More like a laser pistol, I think.
I guess since there's very little else she can do right now, Elowin is going to keep doing what she's been doing. She's going to move over here, and she's going to Thorn Whip that zombie that's been hurt.
Nice.
That is nice. It takes 5 points of damage as her whip, again, lashes across its body. Painfully, but not a killing blow. Elmore
Guys, we
sees
could
what's
actually
going
win
on.
this.
So first he's going to shoot at the weak one, and then he's going to move, and we'll see what happens after that.
Peripheral the elven tank, clearly.
20, that's a killing
Yeah,
blow,
buddy.
so the zombie gets a DC 8 Constitution save. Son of a bitch. Alright, he's gonna shoot it again. Never mind, he's not moving, I guess. Was really hoping that. Okay, now we get a DC 9 con save.
They're going up by 1 each time.
Whatever. Ain't even mad. E3.
Let's go round again. Having seen Junko with her spinny thing,
Mm-hmm.
Ithri is feeling inspired and he's going to take like half a step back and do a full swing round uppercut. Guy in front of him. Want to try and take the head off.
That one's
Hits
still
me.
juicy, too, the one in front of you.
Very reckless.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Wait, who was that?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Look what you did.
I fixed it. Sorry. I didn't know that would set it off. There was no video.
Ashlow,
Yeah.
rip.
I just wanted to. My setup's really fucky. I wanted to see you guys.
Right. So, I'm gonna whack this guy. This one's like full health, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna whack him
All right, let's see what you got.
recklessly with an uppercut to the chin.
That'll hit for 12 points of damage. Yeah, you knock, like you can hear a sickening crack in his spine, and like the whole body is kind of like bent awkwardly backwards, and you can hear numerous more pops and cracks as the body starts to straighten back up until he's upright again.
And I will say out loud to no one in particular, I hope you're enjoying this as I make the attack.
Not really.
No, this sucks.
Dracon.
Like, this is your idea of fun?
Someone's having fun.
So good workout.
Will. I'm going to cast Thunder Wave again at level 1. For 9 damage.
Okay, and
Again,
that'll only
con
affect 3.
14s.
That won't get the 4th one. 10
Uh,
foot. No,
it's
it's
15 foot
cube.
cube.
That will get all.
Yes.
Okay.
It will. Yep.
Let's see. This is gonna get complicated again. Nice. Starting from the left.
About time we make it hard for you.
Makes it.
Makes it,
But
so that
9
one
damage.
takes 4 damage
Oh, 4, sorry, yes.
and is not risk. Next one. This one
Fails.
fails, so it has to make a DC 14 con save.
Fails.
You got one. The next one.
Fails.
Takes 9 damage and has to make a con save, DC 14.
Makes it.
Alright, well, that one's still alive. Last
That was
I
all of
love zombies. They're fun. Alright, that one takes 4 damage. The first damage is taken. Alright, there's a deafening thunderclap that blasts. Let's see, which ones took full? This is the only. So it just blasts. Actually, that's funny. Essentially, it blows the one zombie's body apart, and all the parts kind of spatter against Junko and go past her.
Cover her, like. Yeah.
Yeah, now she's hidden behind.
That would be maybe a little
Bones.
traumatizing for most people.
She's seen worse. She's fine.
The
That'll
zombies
be my
are.
turn. Yeah.
This one is going to move over here, and these two are just going to start wailing on Junko. This one is actually going to hit E3. That was not reckless, right? No, it was reckless.
I was
was, yeah.
reckless, yeah.
So it has advantage.
Been reckless since I got into the doorway.
Okay, 14 to hit you.
Does hit.
You take 7,
Ooh.
reduced to 3 bludgeoning damage.
Ooh.
Against Junko,
Oh.
these each we're going to add 2 because they are flanking you.
Whip.
Well, why'd you go
7.
out there?
Good miss.
Wow, they both miss you.
I don't even see the first one. Oh,
Oh,
there it is.
So,
Yeah.
like, in a display of acrobatic prowess, you are maneuvering around them, avoiding them, moving like a dancer across.
I'm just gonna like smack and then down and then smack.
Yeah, they never so much as lay their nails upon you, let alone.
Do they hit each other as she ducks between them?
They do not, but that would be pretty freaking cool.
One
Therithia.
did roll nat 1.
I will put my rapier to my left hand, take out my trusty whip again, whip it, trying to catch the fella that's right. Oh, how do I peek? The one that's to the left of Junko.
Okay.
Like B and try to put it on the floor.
All right. So you are making an attack roll while it has to make a strength check.
That is 17.
Uh-oh.
Delayed
My-
17.
Did my save go through?
It might take a minute.
Look.
It might take a minute.
There it is.
Now, yeah.
All right. Your whip pulls its feet right out from under it as Junko, like, her back is to it as she's focusing on the other one, currently in the process of, like, knocking its arms away from her, while you yank the feet out from under the one that's behind her. Cora. I'm sorry, Thrithio, were you done?
As a bonus action, could I drag him? Like, towards me?
That would probably be an action, I would think.
Okay. Then, yeah, that would be my turn.
Okay. Cora.
That's the one that's not dying, right?
No, that one's dead.
It's dead. Oh, okay. Is
There's
that?
3 left.
This is the one that's not dying.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot that one. My gun. I mean, my radiant bolt.
One.
Okay.
Yeah.
Someone
Ooh,
get
that
They
that.
have
Sixteen.
+2
Cora
with it.
brought a gun to this.
Oh yeah, that'll hit, and it's radiant damage, so it just kills it.
Good.
You move through the form that you're developing, even as you're learning this, and fire
Good at
searing
this.
radiant light out your hands.
That's it.
Junko, I really thought you'd be in worse straits by the time we got back to your next turn.
Yeah, right. Is one of those zombies prone? Did you say?
Yes. I'm sorry, I should mark that one. One of them is prone, meaning you have advantage to hit it.
It was that one, right?
Correct, that
Yeah.
one.
Did I say
How do you
either
paint?
Wakizashi
I
or
forgot how to
Futaba?
Right now, you have the Wakizashi.
Okay,
How-
thank you.
Though in
That
5th
one.
edition, you can jump through weapons, no problem.
Yeah, I just wanted to keep.
That should be with advantage. Not that it matters, you hit it. Though it could be a critical hit. So,
I'll just roll another one then.
okay. So it's the 14 damage, which would kill it, but it now gets a DC 19 con save.
God.
Ooh, that's high. Oh, you.
Really?
I'm just gonna flip this table and, like, you know, guys, I'm out. I'm out.
And then I'm gonna disengage this way.
Okay, that's fair.
Wait, how much?
You know, Cora, instead of Cora holding her
So,
like this, she's holding like a gun.
like you do a quick, like leaping into the air, spinning in like a corkscrew form, slicing the Wakizashi downward, severing the head cleanly from its shoulders, and you're like, that's gotta be done. And then the body just starts to get up, and the head lying on the floor just continues to moan.
Oh,
It's like a
Elowen,
zombie. Checks out.
She is going to use Produce Flame on the healthier one. Try to soften it up a little.
Well, you're not doing that.
Get after
That
it,
is
Bill. Get
not.
after it.
Yeah, the fire gets doused completely in her hand. She missteps on a little bit of the debris in the room. Elmore!
Oh, does she roll her ankle? I hate that.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Elmore's gonna
Ugh.
fire 2 arrows at the one who's still standing. 1, 2. They both hit, right, because he has sharpshooter. So they both hit for 17 damage. That does not kill it. But now it just has 2 arrows, one in its throat, one a little lower, where its heart should be. E3.
Guys, just don't go down.
The zombie that's prone,
Mhm.
because Ithri's just finished his uppercut swing. He's going to do a Happy Gilmore, run at the zombie off the floor. So he's going to move to here, I guess.
Yep.
And
All right, and
Keep
you have
swinging and
advantage.
just- golf hit this thing. Yeah, I'm not doing reckless because it's already advantage, isn't it?
That's fair.
No, for 20.
the love of
Please
God,
do
holy
the
crap.
thing.
Well, that will hit. It needs to make a DC 21 con save.
It needs 19.
Come on.
Natural 20, watch.
Oh, only just.
Wow.
Just barely. You
His
obliterate
head's
the
just
thing.
like
Yeah.
All right.
down the hallway.
DM, what
And
dice are you
the
using? and
headless
how can
body
we
that
get
was
it?
starting to get up just collapses nearby. What was the question?
What dice are you using? How can we use it?
I wish I knew. Okay. Only one remains.
I'm also going to finish my movement by moving to here just in case anyone wants some flanking stuff.
All right. Dracon,
How hurt does this guy look?
horribly.
Okay, I'm just going to.
He's actually,
cast...
he may be dead.
I see what we did there.
I'm
Make
gonna
him re-dead.
Shut up, I'm funny.
No, you're not. I'm gonna cast my trusty Firebolt at disadvantage. 10 for 1 fire damage.
That'll hit. And he has
That
to
would
make
kill.
a DC 6 con save. Because that would have killed him. Yeah, he was at 1 hit point.
Oh,
Jesus Christ, man.
Dice are
just need a
hot
bit
today.
more damage. Yeah, that's my turn. Actually, no, I'm going to move just in case he decides to run at me.
Smart
Back
move.
here behind Elmo.
Okay. Well, not really running, but it's like clambering over piles of junk.
Yeah.
This
Probably
one
chest
zombie
back there.
is gonna go to town on E3.
I'm still moving my body.
That does not hit.
That does not hit.
It's trying. It's really trying, but at this point, it's all by itself. You have no problem keeping it at bay. Therithiel.
Copyright claim. I will run and kind of do a Superman punch, but with the rapier, and try to stick it
Okay.
to its head
Let's see if you got it.
in a place where I don't hit.
I'm rooting for you.
Me too.
20.
Nice.
Well, that'll hit. So it's a DC 15 con save.
Please.
And it is. Oh my
They made it.
God. I didn't hear the dice roll. I just saw
They
them.
didn't roll for
No.
some reason.
No, I just came up with a number.
That's disappointing. So yeah,
Why
like you
won't you
stab
die?
right through its head. The blade comes out the mouth, spattering a little bit of blood onto E3's forehead.
I don't know. You're
The
infected
thing
now.
just kind of starts chomping like on the end of your sword.
The rapier.
So you pull it back out, and now it's just slowly turning around toward you, Therithiel. Cora.
Oh.
I hate Trauger.
Oh wait.
Finish him.
Have you guys seen Yu Yu Hakusho?
No.
No.
Yes.
Oh my god,
I want
it's fantastic. Well, you know,
I thought you guys were
Spirit
weebs. Come on
gun.
now.
I am not a weeb.
I am not a weeb.
Yes. Spirit
I've
gun.
never
Oh
watched
wait,
anime
Yu
in
Yu
my life.
Hakusho? Yes, yes, I did.
Let's
yeah,
do this.
Hyusuke's fucking spirit gun. I spirit gun
Yes.
this fuck. Assuming I don't miss. Oh, that hits.
You do not miss. So why don't you
He
tell me
dies.
what this looks like? Because that will kill it.
I pretty much aim just like that and go. Pew! I summon like a really big one
Oh.
and I blast him.
So at the last minute, Therithiel, you kind of are like, uh-oh, and like get out of the way as this radiant
I
beam
duck.
of raw energy burns through this zombie's corpse, leaving nothing but ashes behind. And
Yep.
as the dust settles,
Hold on. Wait a second. Did we survive this?
That was the
Of course
longest
we
fight
did.
ever. Holy hell.
How many rounds was that? 9 rounds.
9 rounds.
That's not so bad. It's almost a minute in game.
Yeah, it was a minute and 30
I-
seconds.
I imagine at
In-game,
this.
3 hours outside game.
The
Two.
basement quiets. Your ears
I'm just
still
gonna-
ringing from repeated thunderclaps and
Yep,
the
yep.
steady drone of moaning and wailing.
I'm just gonna stay on the floor for a little bit and just like
Everybody okay?
enjoy life.
Before my rage ends, Ithri's rage ends, he wants to throw the hammer, the maul, as far as he can.
All right, you throw it. I need to scroll way back up to see how far you throw it.
60 foot.
You throw it 60 feet. It flies past Junko's head, and you can hear a distant, a distant stone clack as it strikes the stone. Maybe even a bit of like debris striking the floor, where it left a crater in the wall. Before the hammer suddenly launches itself back through the air, end over end, snapping back into E3's hand.
Whoa, cool.
Well, that's cool.
And then you see the magic fade from the hammer,
Yeah,
like an
I think-
exhale.
That surprise
That's-
would probably stop my rage because I'm just like,
I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, could you do that all the time?
Me either.
And as you begin to reorient yourselves and kind of recognize how loud that exchange was and how much attention that might have attracted, we're going to take a break here. A little late. That combat ran a little bit long. We will be back with you guys very soon for the second half of our game. See you guys shortly. We are back.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I love you guys.
I was holding my breath. I don't even know why.
Good lord, guys.
Oh my god, that was so hard.
Oh, hi, Kitty.
So,
What's up, guys? We are back.
as we
Was I muted? Yes, I
come
was.
back,
Oh man.
you guys find yourselves still surrounded by glowing orbs of not quite sunlight, like little candles that are floating in the air. Big spherical candles. There's a lot of dead bodies. There actually isn't a lot of blood. These zombies weren't particularly... I said juicy, they were more meaty than juicy. There's bits of...
Meaty, same thing to a cannibal.
Jesus. There's a lot of bits that have kind of been blasted apart from the spells,
Ooh, bits.
but there's not a lot of blood.
I would just like to say that for maybe a few seconds after combat finishes, the lights would go. Because it lasts a minute. So we'd only have 6 seconds left of the spell.
So you have to recast it. I understand.
Can I go look over the bodies?
Yes.
I would like
Yep.
to look for like signs of runes on them or like magic stuff, like some indication of how they got here, maybe.
Okay. What would this be? Make... I guess this would be an investigation check.
Would I assist her? Would I know that these weren't just natural?
You can make a religion check to see what you know about them.
Okay.
I mean, at this point, you know that they're not natural because she told you. She announced that to everyone.
Yeah.
Plus, you know, they're undead.
So you're assisting me?
Sure.
I will roll with advantage.
Nice.
It's a 17.
17. Okay, the two of you search what's left of some of these corpses, and there are definitely arcane runes upon them. Very sick rune. Like, it would give you sort of a nauseous feeling as an arcanist in particular. Dracon, you'd recognize them as necromantic in origin. What languages do each of you speak?
I speak
Oh, loads of them.
Common,
Mm-hmm.
Draconic,
Mm-hmm.
Dwarvish,
Mm-hmm.
Elvish.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that is it.
Cora?
Yes.
Common,
Mm-hmm.
Elven,
Mm-hmm.
Celestial, and Sylvan.
Okay.
None of
So,
those from either of us.
Interesting note. These runes are etched in such a way, the style is unfamiliar to you. So, Cora, to you, I mean, you would know that these are some kind of magic runes. Like, obviously, you have no background in Arcana.
Right.
Dracon, you recognize these as necromantic, but the style is distinctly not that taught in the academies that you've attended.
Okay.
It's...
Would I know where it originates from?
You can make an Arcana check on that, I would allow.
At disadvantage?
Mm-hmm. All your rolls are at disadvantage.
You need to get that.
You're
here.
sick, man.
He's hoping it'll go away every time he asks.
8. You're not sure. You're not sure.
Okay.
You very well may just be overthinking it. You're so tired and feverish. You know, who knows?
It
So-
seems these runes are necromantic.
Mm-hmm.
Necrotic. Necroman. Miss Cora.
So somebody who knows necromancy had to do this, right?
Yes. So
But-
it seems we may be dealing with a necromancer down
Not
here.
somebody like you, right?
I can learn necromantic spells, but I am not a necromancer, no. It is looked down upon in Serragada and most places.
Now this isn't right. This is messed up.
Well, they don't exactly look fresh bodies. How long how long do they last? Like,
I would say with your investigations, you guys are able to discern that these bodies are older. They've been dead a long time. You're not sure how long. That would be a medicine check. But you are sure that the necromantic runes are recent.
11
seems-
medicine.
11,
You
you
can
would
also
say
make one as well.
they've been dead years at least.
I have a 17 on medicine.
Dracon, you would surmise these have been dead probably 10 years or so.
It seems, Master Ephri,
Even though you technically didn't ask out loud.
they are from around 10 years ago, so
Well, that matches up. Isn't that when
Yes.
this, was used before?
yes, the moat house fell around 10 years ago, if memory serves me correct.
poor souls. Ithri would like to go down the hallway, checking that there's nothing in any of the cells. No spare bodies,
No more surprises.
items, surprises, things to
Um,
hit with a hammer.
Make a
I'll
perception
send.
check.
I'll send my orbs after you.
I've
so
got
in your
dark
head.
vision.
Little
but-
balloons on them.
Oh, hang on, not with advantage, a normal one.
May I look over the writing or the runes, whatever, and
Mhm.
just see if
16
I can
perception.
recognize what it is?
Yeah, I'll get back to you in one moment.
Yeah.
16. They seem to be empty, all of these cells. There's no other bodies, no skeletal remains, nothing.
You say cells. Are
Mhm.
they like prison cells?
Yep.
Or
Yep, looking in each of
Yeah,
them,
they're
like the
done.
doors have, they're solid, do I have a description? Nope, they're solid oak, but with like a little slat at eye level that's iron bars.
okay.
Now, Junko, as Dracon and Cora kind of move away from the body that they were looking at to other things, or do you? Well, are you two? You guys were still investigating the body, or were you finished with it?
Well, I'm still there, but I can move out the way for Junko
You
to
don't-
have a look over.
You wouldn't need to move out of the way.
Cora would kind of head down this way to peek into this
Okay.
room.
So Cora has moved on. Junko, having heard their conversation, kind of moves closer and looks at the corpses yourself. Is there anything in particular you're looking for?
I'm very interested in the whole necrotic aspect of it, the spells.
You can make an Arcana check if you'd like.
Ooh, I'm not good at that, but you know,
Gosh, if only you were proficient in it.
21.
Holy shit. Looking at this, like as you approached, you had a sudden awful suspicion that was kind of in the back of your mind. And as you look these over, taking in mind what you'd heard about Corvanian knights being here, you look at these runes and you recognize them beyond all doubt. These are from your home country of Corvania. This style is. Though, specifically, there's a region of about a third of Corvania. In fact, let me take you guys to our world map. We're gonna go for a little ride.
History lesson!
I'm a history teacher. I was a history teacher.
So, most of Corvania is well, let me rephrase. About a third of Corvania is this northern frozen region of Nex Regnum. There's not a lot out there, but it is a region where necromancy is studied heavily. And it has a rich and colored history with the subject. The necromancers of Nex Regnum are highly regulated in Corvania. The bodies that they are allowed to use are only through donation, but they have a lot of sentient and intelligent undead who dwell up there, who are referred to as risen, to distinguish them from your common created undead. They are considered equal citizens under the law of Corvania, provided that they behave and don't try eating people or anything of that nature.
Well, that's interesting.
The rituals that you're seeing, or the runes on these corpses, are unmistakably of Nex Regnum. That is to say, Nex Regnumese style.
What do you see, Miss Junko?
Are you paying to know?
Excuse me?
You're no fun. These runes, they're from my country, or part of.
I heard that necromancy was legal and practiced.
Heavily regulated, but it's unmistakable. It's from Nex Regnum.
I see. Do you have any idea why a necromancer from your home country would be here?
They would not be as regulated here. Or they were cast out. Probably a group of my kin are looking to execute them.
Perhaps.
Tim, you know Elmore, he mentioned it. I can't remember what he called them. It was like
Corvanian
the special.
Knights.
So they were Corvanian as well.
Do you think, Miss Junko, that the Corvanian Knights that Elmore mentioned are working with necromancers?
I don't know if you
But
said
it's
anything.
not, I
Yeah.
doubt it, but it's not impossible.
Would the knights? I don't think I'd know this, but would the knights like be friends with necromancers normally in Corvania?
Be a history check.
From what I've read about them, Corvanian Knights wouldn't be privy to that kind of thing. But that's just what I've read.
Natural one.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's just outside of your purview. Like, yes, you were, a student of history, but not of, like, the other side of the world's history. It was more Saragarden history and such.
Okay.
It's just outside of your knowledge base.
You are curious. They were the more honorable of my comrades.
The Knights?
Yes, I would go in dark and they would fight in night.
I see.
I'm kind of the last resort of my military.
The people we fought upstairs, none of them were bandits, were they? Or none of the bandits, none of them were necromancers, were they?
I don't recall any of them using magic.
I was outside most of the time, so.
Yes. I believe they were just bandits.
May I look to see if there's anything that shows that these bodies were either donated or not?
You can do medicine check on them or investigation.
Ha! 5.
Yeah, you're not sure. I mean, given that these are as old as they are,
I'd look for the paper to see if like there was any.
they're not
marking,
tagged,
like-
that's for sure.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean,
A
with
little
the
tag
investigation of
sticking out the
5,
back.
honestly,
Machine wash only.
they all look like standard peasant bodies that you might find in this local area.
Okay. I was just
toe
curious
tag.
to see if like they were donated bodies from Corvania or not, but
I would say you can see that none of these bodies are Corvanian.
okay.
So can I peek in this room?
Seeing Cora go by
actually-
herself, I tag up behind her.
McKnightsy had mentioned this earlier, and I want to remind everyone, these walls here are bars. It's like barred, or bars separate. So technically,
Away through.
this is all visible.
I know, but I want to come by
But-
the doorway here.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just letting you know that like that's not solid wall, it's a barred wall.
I gotcha.
At first glance, the place looks abandoned. It's covered in dust and dirt. There's cobwebs covering everything. It looks like some kind of a torture chamber. You can see that there are some really awful looking apparatuses here. Racks with mysterious, sinister gears. Tools that have been thrown on the floor that you can't really imagine what they're for, but they're all pointed and make you uncomfortable. There are 2 large stone columns that you can see here and here as well. What do you do?
Guys, I found the torture chamber.
Oh, we saw that already.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll step in, and I'm just gonna look around for anything useful.
Okay.
Before she steps in, can I like reach out, grab her by the shoulder, and say, "Cora, we must not walk by ourselves in this place."
Check for ticks.
I'm not. You're with me.
Yeah, but I had to catch up,
Oh,
so
Sorry.
I'm behind her now.
Okay.
yeah.
Yes.
I'll just investigate the room. I'll check the ceiling.
The ceiling, you can see bits of cobweb hanging down.
Giant spider.
No ticks.
No ticks.
No
Visible.
spiders.
Go ahead and make a perception check, though.
Ah!
I help because I'm also looking for ticks.
Well, you can't help me, but you can make your own.
No, you can aid with that.
I'm looking. You can't aid with perception, can you?
Hush,
so.
woman.
I didn't think you could. Well, okay. I'll roll another one then. If you're allowing that.
Sure.
I'm not gonna argue. Well,
13. Nothing jumps out at you.
thank God.
Figuratively.
Yeah.
You do notice one somewhat disturbing fact, though.
What?
Some of the instruments and mechanisms here look like they may have been used recently.
Can I tell how recently?
In the last... Well, that'd be an investigation check, actually.
Not
I'm pretty
medicine?
sure.
No, that wouldn't be medicine. There's no bodies. It's just devices.
I'm pretty sure last time you said there was a body on one of them.
I think that was in a different room, wasn't it?
No, that's true.
No,
Wasn't
it
there a
was this
body,
one.
a skeleton in the north cage?
Yes, in the cage, yes.
Oh, not on the rack. Okay.
Yeah.
Cora didn't actually see in here yet,
12.
so that's why she's.
Sometime in the last couple of weeks, you'd think.
Yeah, somebody's been using this room recently.
Does smell like death in here.
Yeah.
I should note that it is pitch dark in here as well.
I can see.
guys.
Wait a minute. No, it's not. No, it's not. I'm sorry. Right. These are bars. Light is coming from right here.
A bit of
I'm
light.
sorry. Yeah.
Didn't he? Those light sources.
Oh, they're gone.
They're gone.
A minute
thought-
after combat.
I thought you cast it again. Didn't you say you were bringing them back? Oh, you're not. Okay, my bad. I misunderstood. Well, then yes, it is pitch dark.
I mean, unless I continuously cast it every minute,
Yep.
which I can technically do, but
There was a light source that was left on the floor here. I'm assuming Junko probably has recovered that since she was looking at the body.
yeah.
Cover what exactly?
Didn't you have a lit torch?
No, it was a spell. I
It was. It was a chair leg, table leg,
Yeah.
Chair
Yes.
leg. Okay.
something that you'd cast. Something.
light or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't need it. I can cast light on something else.
Should we?
Satisfied,
we-
Lady Cora? Shall we move on?
Yeah, I don't really see anything useful in here.
Here's a question I don't remember. Does this hall end here or does it continue down?
As far as you could see, it ends here.
We've checked out all the rooms, haven't we?
No.
No.
Oh, wait.
So far?
No.
No? Okay. So there is somewhere we can double back to?
Yes, the...
Overgame. I think only Dracon and Cora know this, but the pile opposite the stairs, behind the stairs,
That's
had
the doors. Yeah.
Yep. But it
No,
was
they-
at
they-
some
Yeah, we
time,
never got
so-
to tell you guys that.
No,
No.
because the fight started like
Right.
as you were discovering.
There's also the stairs that we haven't taken.
And you know that there was another secret door
Yeah.
right where you first came in.
Right.
Well, before we move on, I'm gonna check this wall.
Wasn't there also a door by the ogre or troll or whatever we killed?
No,
Up on
you
the...
went through that. That was this.
Oh, that was that one? Okay.
Okay, Cora, make a perception check. Or no, this would be investigation. I'm sorry, this would be investigation.
Are you
Perception is
sure?
for when you don't know something's there. Investigation is for when you do. You know there's a wall here, so you are investigating the wall.
Well, I don't know that there's something here.
Well, you know there's a
again.
wall there. Searching the wall, you find nothing of note about it.
Okay.
Put your ear to it.
I put my ear to it.
Make a perception check.
I do the same.
Should?
Oh, 11. 11 and 12.
You hear nothing. Just feel the cool
Um,
stone against your ear.
As a reminder, Tim, if Ree's looking for any stone that looks like it's been recently refurbished, I mentioned that last game. Forgot to
Right.
remind you this game.
Right, okay.
Still
I'll keep that in
keeping
mind.
an eye out for that. But
And what's your passive perception? One of these days I need to just get like a post-it and put it here with all you guys'.
13.
13. Okay, got it.
Hey, Thrithio, do you hear that?
What exactly did you hear, Lady Cora?
Sounds like the ocean.
The ocean.
No, I'm just kidding.
You
She's
had
gonna-
me fooled. Kind of pat her on the head.
She's gonna go this way. Oh, we found some. Dracon and I found some double doors.
Oh well, let us go investigate then, shall we?
So as you guys are returning to the group, what are the rest of you doing?
I was wondering if we should perhaps, now that this room is cleared, take a short rest and bandage our wounds from the fight.
Well, Master
I know-
Dracon,
Well, you know,
The
this
room.
this would be while you were back in the torture room.
We were busy.
Yep.
yeah.
The Rithiel and Cora are missing for the
If
moment.
Ithri's already just sat on the floor, just like paying attention, but not really doing much.
I know some of us took a few hits, and we don't know what's round the corner, so it may be wise to take a short while to bandage ourselves, maybe.
I think it would be better if we were going to do that. We should do that somewhere where we can put our backs to a wall.
We could go back inside the ogre's room, but there's always going to be a way in and out.
We also need to keep eyes on both exits.
Yes.
Given
We
how
could
much
do
of
it
a racket we've
upstairs.
made, I'm inclined to think maybe staying down here isn't the best bet. Maybe we should go back topside.
Yeah, should we go back to the bandit room and have a nap?
I
could-
agree.
Nap? We just started.
Might not
Perhaps
hurt just to
take an
bandage
hour.
up some wounds.
A short break will do as well, I believe.
Never too early for a nap.
Oh, are we back?
At about now, I would say you two can be walking back.
Are we
There's
in
one that can
agreement?
keep watch.
Oh, are we taking a rest?
Yes, I think that might be for the best.
Are we
Okay.
leaving the?
You guys need it.
We leaving the prisoners in the prison?
I mean, we aren't leaving yet to go back to Hummelbank, so perhaps that is for the
Cool.
best.
Okay.
I'm
Mayhaps
still not
you-
sure about that. I'm wondering if maybe it wouldn't be best if I take them back.
Wouldn't it be? Or would be?
I think it would be for the best. Or I'm wondering if it would be for the best if I got them out of here.
If
Yeah,
you
making them
want,
sit in a prison for longer than we need to, it doesn't really.
I
Better than
mean,
being eaten.
They're as dead if someone goes in there and finds them free as they are if they run into danger with you.
They're not going to be dead if Elmore takes care of them.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, if you would like to take them back, Elmore, you are more than welcome.
And I look at Ferrifiel and just say,
But don't forget the ring.
I nod. Perhaps that is the best outcome.
I'm not interested in your treasures. If you want
No,
something of that nature, you can take care of it yourself. I want to get these people out of here.
I understand.
What? What treasure?
The gnome
The
offered a
gnome.
ring to be taken back to town.
Oh,
Well then,
Elmore, I
Hello.
presume you wouldn't be happy if we were all to go back to town.
Makes no
Having-
difference to me.
Well, earlier you said you want to make sure no. I can't remember your phrasing. Rats
Nothing
escape
slips through the
nest?
cracks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's been accomplished at this point.
But there's a necromancer, probably.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye on it. If you guys are going back, I'm not.
I don't want to go back.
I think Elmore should go back with the survivors.
yeah, I'm
And
fine
then
with that.
perhaps you can then return back here, Elmore.
Tomorrow.
That's fine.
Do you think you
I
could
don't-
bring reinforcements?
What?
Reinforcements? What reinforcements do you think we have?
There's a whole burrow of badgers or something. What are they called?
Burns Badgers,
Yeah.
militiamen, and reformed bandits.
They're not fit to.
I hate to tell you
actually
this.
Fight.
Maybe I wasn't clear outside. You guys are the reinforcements.
I understood this.
Let's go up.
We're good reinforcements.
I don't understand the politics here.
We don't have a standing army, not anymore. I'm here to determine if there's a problem enough to bring out, the armies of Vigormount, but if they come out here, that's not going to bode too well for Hummelbank.
yes,
Okay.
we don't want that
A
quite
lot of the
yet.
time, people come into a small town like this and they don't go home. They decide it's theirs.
So then here's what we should do. We should gather the prisoners, take them upstairs. We make a little camp while Elmore takes them back to Mulbank.
I agree. Elmore, do you think in town you may be able to find something to help with what ails me.
What's wrong with you?
I don't rightly know. I feel feverish. I have a temperature.
Didn't I do a check last time?
I do not recall.
I did.
She
Yeah,
did,
we
but-
figured out it was some kind of disease, but
I
we figured
think
it out.
filth
Filth
fever.
Yeah, filthy fever because it's filthy.
Oh,
Man.
he has filth fever. I just yelled at everyone.
I fell into the swamp and was covered in leeches.
I know of it.
Oh,
There's not much we can do for you except get you a bed. Some hot soup.
just sleep it off.
It'll take a few days. Maybe you should
Is,
think about coming back with the others.
Ithri scratches the back of his neck.
I feel like I would be better suited here with the others.
Well, just so
Even-
you understand, that fever has a reputation around these parts. It'll last anywhere upwards of 3 to 5 days, as far as 3 to 5 weeks.
Is there
And
no...
for those who are younger or older,
Oh no.
it can have a more lethal effect. So, I don't know if you want to take that chance.
Fuck.
You should really take care of yourself, Mr. Drake. Master Drake.
Do you not know of any antidote that could clear it?
Bed rest, some soup. You're in a small hamlet. What do you want?
I know.
I know.
What are the healing potions for?
These bandits have been living in the swamps. Maybe there's something they've got down here that would help.
There could be.
Could be.
Maybe we'll find something.
I don't know if Miss Elowin can help at some point, but
Not yet, but I could be able to if I could maybe access some of the water from Jaros's grove. Didn't that have kind of a healing effect?
it did, yes. Perhaps, Elmore, if you return tomorrow, you could bring a vial, perhaps? Would that be enough, Miss Elowin?
She's gonna make a nature check here. This is nature magic. Of course.
Ugh.
See? I can roll like shit too. I just need to be in control of her. I'm not really sure. It could work. That should be fine. I don't know why it wouldn't be. Well,
You don't.
Go ahead.
no, that he just looks uncomfortable about it.
Why? What is wrong, Elmore?
I don't know that I like just leaving you here sick.
Do you think I should return with you?
I mean, he's with us. He's not
Is
left
it
alone.
contagious?
It's not contagious.
This
As long
is
as you aren't,
COVID
exchanging-
2021.
Fluids.
With him?
Damn!
Ithri winks at Dracon.
Oh no.
I blush.
Oh no!
And another bromance ensues.
I kind of put my fingers in the back of E3's neck just so I could feel there's something back there. Stop it!
Oh no, I'm not going to say that. That's.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to be well, but I don't know if. No offense to the group, but I feel like they may need my help no matter what.
No offense taken, Master Dracon. We
Especially with
Do you need
other
your help?
magic spellcasters possibly down here.
Well, let's go get your rest then. And Elmar, you can take them back.
At this point, I just pass through everyone and go unbar the door that's
Okay.
the prisoners are at.
Yeah. I would assume you guys are starting to make your way back in here as you're talking.
Yeah.
As you do
Don't
so.
worry, Elmore. I'll get him back to town if I have to carry him myself.
All right. I'm holding you to that. Hope nothing happens to you. You guys fight well. You have potential. You might even make it as rangers in the service of the Viscount one day. At about this time, Therithiel, you get the door open. Is it them? It is them. Oh, thank the gods. We heard the sounds. It's all right. We're gonna get you back to Hummelbank. And he's going to start like leading or letting them. Well, I guess they're loose, but he's gonna start leading them
Yeah.
back out into the ogre's room.
I grab onto the
As-
gnome before he leaves, and just kind of put my hand out.
As Elmore says that, I'm going to nudge him and just whisper, "Remember, you're drunk."
The gnome. Oh yes. Plucks it off of his finger. Oh, plop it into. Was it Therithiel?
Yes.
Therithiel's hand.
I
You
said,
may
"Thank
add
you.
Iron Ring to your inventory.
You will be safely home in but a few hours.
Wait, you're all coming, right?
No, we have more things to kill here.
No, they got their best on it. It'll be me. I'm gonna take you all back to Hummelbank right now.
Oh boy.
They kind of are looking at you as they're starting to follow him, like they're looking pleadingly, like please.
Don't worry, he's
Just
very
come with us.
capable.
It'll be fun. We'll have an adventure on the way out. Come on. He'll like try to push the secret door open until the gnome is like pulls it for him.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we're following them behind, right? Because we're all going up.
Yeah, we're all going.
Yeah, we're all
upstairs.
going upstairs.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay. And you guys just get to stop in the bandits' room, right?
Yes.
So, in game, we've only been down in the basement for like minutes, really, haven't
Oh,
we?
it'd be probably closer to 30
Yeah,
to
yeah.
45 minutes.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, you're not rested. So a short rest in 5th edition is not representative of sleep or even necessarily of sitting down. It's basically just like wrapping your wounds, putting on fresh gauze, maybe grabbing a quick bite to eat, something like that. It only lasts about an hour.
What about if I were to say to Ferithiel?
May I see that ring the gnome gave you?
And then try to identify it if it's magic?
Make an Arcana check.
That's assuming I handed it over.
Oh.
Hold on now.
Oh,
You have sticky fingers.
I put out my hand as a fist and I kind of take it away, but then I give it to him.
I just want to see if it is just an ordinary ring for Raphael. I will give it straight back.
No, I give it to you. I was just messing around. I give it to you. The gnome did say it was special.
17.
so as far as you can discern, it is not magic in any noticeable way.
What a lying, filthy gnome.
Nor does it seem particularly valuable, though there is one strange little symbol etched into the iron ring.
That is.
You're not really sure what you're looking at.
I haven't seen it before.
Mm-mm. I mean, I guess you could do a history check.
For Raphael, it seems that this ring isn't exactly magical, but I have found this symbol. Can you perhaps have a look?
And can I get his help and not roll at disadvantage, perhaps?
Yeah, I get
would
the
say
ring and try to.
Thrithiel, in this instance, would be able to assist in this, given your knowledge and experiences.
History.
Mm-hmm.
Please be good. 15.
15. Yeah, it's a symbol in Gnomish, which more or less translates to friend.
Aww. Is it known that gnomes will give these rings out to people that help them?
That is exactly what is known, yes. That it marks you as a friend of the local gnomes in the region. So and mind you, that's only really in this area. Yep. But
It seems that this ring was given as a token of friendship. Perhaps if we come across gnomes in the future, we may be able to use this to our advantage, to show we are friendly.
That is good to know. Anything we can use to make more friends is a valuable weapon.
Especially now.
And then I'll hand you back the ring.
Would it fit on one of my fingers?
yeah, it would fit on any of you guys, to be honest.
No,
It's-
then I put
it
it
would
on.
just depending on which finger you put on. Maybe, well, E3 probably has those dwarven sausage fingers. Might not fit on E3's fingers.
I've got those old man sausage fingers as well.
What about the
Oh, yeah.
pinky?
It might be
Put on
tight,
a
but it
toe.
could work.
Could I fit it on a toe? Nice
Probably not.
dwarven toe ring.
Yes.
That's
No,
okay,
no,
you
I-
guys can do it.
I don't
put it-
really
I
want to
put it
see
on.
dwarven
I put it
feet.
on.
That's
I
something I
don't
don't want to
care.
see.
Well, I mean, does
I'm down.
E3 have boots? Last time he was shoeless.
No. If he wears boots, he takes other people's boots off.
Ah,
Yeah.
I see.
Distinction is noted.
And
So
I
who's
use
gonna
a
wear
hit
the
dice.
iron ring?
I'll put it on.
And you can mark that will give you +5 on diplomacy. Or I'm sorry, not diplomacy. That's Pathfinder. In charisma checks relating to gnomes in Saragarda.
That's pretty cool.
Nice.
And it doesn't use one of your ring slots. It's not magic.
+5 in.
Well,
Okay.
I'm not gonna
With
use
those.
the surge, or I mean, what do you call
Hit dice.
Hit dice.
it dice. I'm just
I'm
gonna
gonna use one.
run through my katas and just practice my martial arts. And that's pretty
Okay.
much it.
Dracon, I believe you can also use Arcane Recovery if you wanted to use that. I believe you can once per day
Remind
use that.
myself. You can choose expended slots to recover. Once per day. Yeah, I'll use that now as well as my hit dice, so I get my 2 spell slots back.
Very good.
Alright.
So the rest isn't interrupted then?
It is not, actually.
Okay, just wanted to check
So that
before
would-
rolling hit dice. So that...
After Dracon has like patched himself up and like knitted his robes back together from where they were torn, he would spend the rest of his time like poring over his spell books. Maybe
Yeah,
some
I'll pull it
textbooks.
I'll pull it out from my
Cora is doing her
like-
katas. Junko's kind of patrolling the area, just keeping watch. Probably focusing on the arrow slits primarily. E3, what are you doing for this rest?
I was just sat. I moved myself to the rubble pile where Sethwith escaped. I'm just sort of staring out into the swampland, twirling the hammer absent-mindedly. Sort of keeping an eye out, but not necessarily actively.
During this short rest, Elowyn is also going to use natural recovery to regain some spell slots of her own.
Oh, nice.
Tim, you need to take that concentration thing off of me, or do I do that? I
You can
don't
do
know how
that.
to do
It's
it.
just a thing on your token.
What time of day is it?
Let's see. That's a question.
Oh,
Does anyone remember when you guys got here? It was daytime, right? You got here during the day?
Yeah, I think
Yeah, we had
after this.
a
Was it?
we had a
really
good
early
night's
morning.
sleep. Yeah, but there was
Okay.
shopping and conversations, so it
Yep.
was
And then an 8-hour journey, I recall that.
yeah.
So
So it's
I
probably
would
about
say
5 o'clock.
Yeah. by the time you're finishing your rest, it's about 5 o'clock.
Nearly time for bed, but not quite.
Are we ready to head back down below?
Are you?
I don't really feel any better, Miss Cora, but the longer we are here, I guess...
we should get you in bed as soon as we can with some soup.
I don't think soup's going to help.
Well, make you feel better, probably.
Make sure you stay hydrated as well.
Are you drinking plenty of water?
No. Miss Elowin, do you still have that flask? Perhaps I could borrow.
Do you have a flask? Just a regular flask of water?
It was the
She
flask
has
of endless
the-
water.
Yeah.
Got the canter. I gave it to her.
The canter
Well, she's
of
not
endless
going to
water.
loan that to you, but she'll let you get a drink.
What?
Okay.
I'll just take like
Yeah, you can drink from it, but like that.
I'll take
she
like
uses
10 big
There we go.
gulps of water.
that. Okay. And
Well,
Thorithiel, are you spending any hit dice for your health?
Yes, because I need help.
I used one.
All right, how do I do that? Do I just roll
You just
dice?
click it, and it'll roll it for
Just
you.
under your temp hit points next to death saves.
Mm-hmm.
Do that one more time.
Click the words "hit dice" on the core page, and it should roll it for you. It's kind of middle
Just
near
above
the
your
top.
items.
Dice. Ah, there it is.
Nice.
Nice.
It doesn't automatically reduce the amount of hit dice you have available.
I got it.
That is correct, unfortunately.
Guys,
Yes, Master Ephraim.
do you know what happens to the souls of Draugr when they're resurrected? I think their
Well-
souls are still safe, right?
Well, the zombies, there's nothing left. It's just a shell. The souls have already moved on.
Okay.
I look around the
Ask.
party and like, do I see we're all good to go?
I would say, yeah, about an hour has passed. Everyone's looking okay.
Why do you ask, Ephraim?
I hope wherever their souls are, they don't know what's happening to their
To their bodies.
bodies. Would be a bit sad.
Well, I think we made things right at least.
I
We certainly
imagine-
made a mess.
I imagine being in a cell for God knows how long, their souls were already in a bad place, but once they passed, hopefully they're in a better place.
It's for the zombies?
Pardon?
Well, they look like
Yeah.
peasants' clothes. I mean, who knows what kind of people they were?
It seems,
No soul
don't
left with the
forget.
body, it's just flesh.
Yes.
It's wrong
Okay.
morally
Forget.
to do it, and that's why it's regulated in Corvania.
Okay.
They were looking for people with magic capabilities. Maybe it was the same 10 years ago.
Well, then should we press on and clear the rest of this place?
Let's.
Back
You
down
want me
the-
to show you where the doors are behind the rubble?
Yeah. Do we want to do rubble doors or secret passage stair door?
By the way, before you guys go too much further, Junko, can I get you to make a quick perception check for me from when you were keeping watch?
Wow,
Okay.
my passive is higher.
Yeah, but you were actively looking.
I know, this is what
I-
makes it upsetting.
I was going to ask if we should perhaps search the wall on the left side before going to the doors behind the rubble or perhaps up the stairs.
Which I don't think we were doing, but
The walls. Why?
I mean,
There
there
was
was a
another
secret door
entrance.
on
Yeah.
the left side of the stairs here
Oh.
where we came in.
He's saying left because from your point of view from the stairs.
I
Yes.
understand.
On the right side of the screen. Yeah. Well, the rubble doors clearly aren't used much.
They could have barricaded themselves in or at least tried to stop people from entering. But again, if we are supposed to clear this whole place, we need to search everywhere. So,
So it doesn't matter which one we do first.
I guess not.
You decide, esteemed leaders.
I look at peripheral.
I do not know if we would want to get trapped between two enemies if we have someone come down the stairs. But if they come down the stairs, they could just as easily come down through this passageway.
Yes, I feel we have no worry of them coming from behind us, from where we have already cleared. Not if the rats
Perhaps-
are above those stairs.
I'm gonna go into this room. Can
Mhm.
I close the door and barricade it from the inside where I'm at?
Yes, you could. Yes, you can.
Master E3, can you help me?
Sure.
And together we're gonna barricade this door from inside.
Okay, let me. Let's make it
I mean, there's
red.
plenty of rubble there, so I'm pretty sure we could figure something out.
Okay.
I mean, we could probably move the ogre body. If the doors open inwards, move that ogre body. That's going to be pretty chunky, right?
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Could do that.
Cora watches.
It'll
I'll
also
just
slow slow down the rats if they come through this
They
way.
come through there. Hey, well,
Random question. What's everyone's passive perceptions?
Mine is 11.
13.
12.
Stop making me nervous.
Junko?
Muted.
Muted.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
What was that you
Giggity.
said?
What's your passive perception?
13.
Okay. And Cora?
Both.
12. Okay.
I won't be doing much then, just being on alert though.
Okay.
Same. I'm just watching them.
Okay. You guys, so that ogre's body, as I mentioned, is almost 2,000 pounds.
Oh shit. Is that manageable? I don't know what that is
If,
in
like,
English.
all of you together,
Light work, Master Ephry.
900 kilograms.
Can you smash it with your hammer? Just push it smash by smash. Wait, what was he chewing on? Was it an entire horse or a horse
a
leg?
horse leg.
A horse
Oh,
leg.
dang.
Maybe look, I imagine we just tried to move it a little bit and then we're just like, should we just use the rubble?
Rebel will be better.
Spending
Go.
about, I'd say, 20 minutes of work, you can move enough rubble to barricade the door, at least semi-decently. Like, an ogre could probably push that door open. But it would take humanoids some time and effort to get through it. They would not easily be able to get through there.
I'm satisfied.
As long as they can't get through it quietly and quickly.
Wait,
Definitely,
also, did this other door here not have a way you bar it?
This one?
No, the other one, the one I'm next to. Was it not barred from the outside?
It was not barred at all.
Okay,
It was just jammed.
just jammed. Okay.
I presume we could also close this stone door so that just to cover our tracks a little bit.
Yes. I mean, we're gonna end up coming back this way anyway, so
Yeah.
we can close it and reopen it as we come.
Let us continue onwards then.
Okay.
We're all ready.
I'm ready.
I'll get the front.
Yeah, what do you hear?
Perception check. Ear
I'm
to
too
the
dumb
wall.
to make it.
Actually, it would be investigation, because you already know there's a secret door there. It's just investigation to figure out
Investigation
how to
check.
open it.
Oh, we already know. You said we found the lever previously.
Oh, did
if-
you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ear 3 is looking or trying to listen for sounds the other side.
Okay, that is perception then. My bad.
I will do my own as well.
That's on brand.
Oh look, I got something other than 5.
You got
Also
double
not great,
digits.
I'm gonna get out of this, get back to Hammelbank and be like, there was a grub in my ear this whole time.
Ugh.
Gotta get you like a ear hair.
Ticks and grubs. I cannot discern any noise from the other side.
Everyone ready?
Yes.
I'll do lever.
Pull it.
Okay. That opens up.
20
revealing
ogres right there.
a
More
staircase.
stairs. Oh well.
And pitch darkness beyond, of course.
Well, we got.
Torch out.
60 feet.
Okay.
Haven't lit it yet. Do we want light?
Perhaps we should see what's around the corner before we have any light sources.
Okay. I'll go first.
Hey,
Do you guys
I
want me
can't
up
see
there
in
with you,
darkness.
or do you want me to stay back here?
I think we should stick as a group.
I
Well,
agree.
Do you want me to go first?
I'll go first. You make.
Sure.
Are you
Well,
sure?
the
I can
more
go
noise.
first.
Do you have
I
dark
can
vision?
go for.
No, you sir.
I mean, I don't
I
want to
have-
brag, but I can see pretty well in the dark.
I've got dark vision.
Then lead on, then, Cora.
Oh, really? Oh, she like jumps ahead and she activates stealth mode.
Oh, okay. So you'll be moving
Uh,
stealthily.
Is that a button I could hit somewhere too?
Yeah, it's on my nose. I go boop.
It's a stealth check. You can make a stealth check to try to move quietly if you'd like.
I
I
mean,
would.
I feel like calling out boop as you press your nose is going to ruin it a bit.
Okay.
It's
It's
like
before I make the check.
So Cora, you're scouting ahead a little bit.
Yeah.
I will like to be slightly like a step or two behind her. Also in stealth.
Well, moving ahead,
Don't you dare step on my fucking heels, or I'm gonna be pissed
you
off.
can see that there is an intersection. Also, it's very like, while the air is cool, it's very stuffy down here, and there's a smell on the air that you're not really, you wouldn't necessarily be familiar with, but it's unpleasant.
What element does it smell like?
Huh?
Does it smell irony?
No.
Salty.
No.
Sulfury?
No. It smells a little. It's like some kind of body odor, but not.
Like an ogre?
No.
It's
Again,
not
without a check, you're not really sure. You could do a nature.
I'll make a
as well.
check, a smell check.
Be a nature check.
A
He
nature.
who dealt it, smelt it.
Yeah, you're not
8.
really sure what you're smelling, but it's not good. Whatever it is.
I will also do a nature check because I'm right there.
Okay.
12.
You're not sure. Actually, wait a minute. 12? No, you know what? You probably do recognize this scent, Therithiel. It's the smell of goblins.
I kind of put a hand on Cora. There are goblins about. Be careful.
Is that what that smell is?
For the smell to be this discernible, though, would mean that this isn't just goblins passing through. They're probably living here.
This is probably where they make their home. They've been down here quite a while by the smell of it.
Okay, rolls up sleeves. We gotta beat them up so they leave, right?
We do have to clear this entire place. I look back to our E3 and I motion him to come down slowly.
Oh. Yeah.
The rest of the group, not just E3.
Yeah.
Run down the stairs.
A3
Trips.
just wants
Oh,
to.
and Eloy.
A3 wants to see if it looks. The stonework looks different.
Yes. So it doesn't look refurbished, but it does look like somebody has taken some effort to at least clean it up a little. Not necessarily with repair work or any such,
Okay.
but again, just signs that maybe this area is more lived in than where you just came from.
As they catch up to us, I whisper, "There are goblins about. Be on your guard."
Yeah, I think they. This is whisper as well, but I think they use the stairwell regularly. It looks.
I would just like to say that with the spells I have been casting down here, if the goblins really wanted to bother us, they could have easily came up behind us. We haven't exactly been quiet thus far.
There was many rooms and many walls between where we're fighting and here. Perhaps the walls muffled some of the noise.
Yes.
Or perhaps we're walking into a trap.
Either way, we need to go this way.
So
We
you
could all
guys
try and be as quiet as possible.
Agreed.
She's stealthing down the stairs somewhere.
She's like, "Ding-ding-ding."
So you don't need to keep up on moving your tokens constantly here. This is where I'm going to kind of move over to a little more theater of the mind. The map
Sounds
is
good.
primarily just to give you guys an idea of where,
Yeah.
what the area is kind of shaped like. Yeah. Okay. I already asked about that. Okay. So highest passive perception here is a 13. Oh, that's
Yes.
fun.
I think Elowen has like a 15 or something.
Oh, does she? I didn't think to look at hers.
She did have a 15.
Oh, party poopers.
Yeah, she's very wise.
How dare she?
It's 15. As you guys are moving through about this point, in fact, it's not until Elowen is passing under that she kind of is going to touch Junko's arm a little bit, and Junko point up at you can see that there are the spiked, there's like a line of spikes just slightly sticking out of the ceiling. That is the bottom of a portcullis, though it doesn't seem to be dropping.
Where is it at exactly? Like
Bottom
how
of the
many
steps.
feet?
Right above
Yeah,
me.
right
and,
at the bottom of the steps, like right there.
Cora?
Hmm?
I'll just point up for her.
I'm pretty
What's
sure
that?
we all look up.
What is that up there?
And I will look for something to disarm a trap.
So, funny thing, it
No,
is the bottoms of those spikes are grayish brown, so they kind of blend in with the stone a little bit, and they're more or less even with the tunnel ceiling, which is about 15 feet high. Just so,
So
you
does it look like it'll drop down and make a wall?
No, it's a gate.
Like, make a gate. Yeah.
Is there any obvious mechanisms for it?
Make a perception check.
I would also like to look for that.
Is there any tripwires or something along the floor?
I will
Not
also make
20.
perception.
You're not seeing any.
Regular.
Though,
Damn it.
E3, you are familiar enough with this kind of concept that, like, even just tapping your hammer a little on the walls and, like, really examining closely, you are suspecting that this is meant to be a trap. It likely is triggered elsewhere, maybe by an alarm somewhere, or maybe There's a manual control for it.
I have a feeling this is to trap us in.
Can we like block it somehow?
With that check, would I have any information on if there would be a good way to block it, stop it from working, that kind of thing?
Could we jam it somehow?
You would know that devices like this usually have a lot of force behind them. Looking at this one, it looks like it's meant to keep an ogre out. You would suspect that anything you guys could put under here that isn't solid steel and built with like some serious stability, it'll just get crushed.
Just don't get in the way.
Well, the question is, if we go inside, would the trap be sprung?
Now, to be clear, at the point of noticing, it would have been more like this.
I think if we're going in, we go in together. Let's not be in and out.
I imagine as soon as we make noise,
In or out? In or out?
there
in or
might be
out?
some.
In.
Up,
I move in this way.
down.
Yeah, I didn't want this pie to be split in two. There we go.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Oh,
Yes. I imagine as soon as we start fighting down here, they will close the portcullis.
I
Yeah,
kind of.
that just means they're trapped here with us.
Now,
That is
interesting
true.
note, Therithiel. You can see something that you will see very clearly in just a moment, but you can see light.
There is light down this hall. Do I know what's casting the light? Is it braziers?
I mean, it's
just
pretty clearly
wall lamps?
fire. It's torchlight. You can see that much.
I say we
Flick.
proceed on, just with caution.
Okay.
Which way should we go first?
Into the dark. Do goblins see in the dark?
Pretty sure they have good.
Probably.
From what I know, they have very good vision in the dark.
Let's stick to the shadows first.
I look at Cora and kind of give her a head nod to go ahead of me down this corridor.
This one?
Yes.
If you're being stealthy, I'll let you go ahead. If not, I will.
We
stick
are
with
being.
you.
Yeah, we're being
Okay.
stealthy.
I won't go with.
I'll be stealthy as well.
I'll just keep stealthing down the hall.
Okay. So, in the spirit of keeping things moving forward, and again, remembering that you're, this is some theater of the mind going on.
Right. We're all past the gate, so we're all inside this.
This
place.
passage continues on its way until it opens up at another larger, well-lit room, which I will reveal in just a moment. There we go.
I imagine I would be like here.
So you
Like,
guys,
right
well,
at
you
the
guys can make your way
entrance?
right up to the lit room. To be honest. As you make your way here, you can see that it looks like it's some kind of a mess hall, or maybe meant for. It looks like it's where groups gather. There is some recently. It shows a lot of signs of activity, like from lit torches to food and mess on the tables. You can see that there are 3 doors to the south, as well as a passage to the west. The room itself appears to be abandoned.
You guys want to check out the doors first?
I motioned to Junko to see if she could go get the rest to come down. Junko,
Oh yeah.
bring the rest down with us.
I wouldn't let you go out of sight. So
Yeah, we're just behind you. Just
Okay.
I'm not moving because there's no point.
yeah.
Like I said, theater of the mind at this point, so
Yeah.
Oh,
just follow them.
also, I would have like a little tiny, like one of my darts as light.
Okay.
I'd probably
because
walk beside Junko, to be
I
honest.
can't see.
Yeah, same. So I'd probably walk beside her.
So I'll just guide them at this point.
Okay.
My hand on her shoulder. like.
All right. So at this point, then I'll just go into the room here behind this table.
Okay. As you do, you guys can hear soft voices coming from the passage to the west.
We all do?
Those of you entering into the room.
This one here.
I point
think we all
frantically at it. I'm like,
How heavy are these doors? These tables.
Not super heavy. They're fairly small, to be honest.
I'm gonna sneak up to the door. Oh, it's a passage, not a door, you said?
It's a passage, yeah, the doors are to the south.
I'll like sneak over like next to the passage and just listen, see if I hear anything, like what they're saying.
Okay.
presume-
Make a stealth check for me. And go ahead, Ashla.
I presume the doors to the south, they're all shut and there's no way to see through from where we are? It's like or see out?
No, you can.
No, sorry. So if there was someone behind the doors in the south, would they be able to see us?
Oh, I see what
Almighty.
you mean. No, those are solid doors.
Okay, cool.
I would like to step into the room. I guess next to Ferrifial, just here. Do I? I mean, it's dark, right, in this room,
No,
or
it's
is
well
there
lit.
There's
It
lights.
is well lit.
Can I see anything down this?
We're getting
This
there,
passage?
actually, so hold tight. First of all, Cora moved over to here and was like just trying to listen.
Okay. My bad.
Is that correct?
Yep.
Okay. So, remind me again what languages you speak?
Elven, Celestial, Sylvan, Common.
Okay.
Not Goblin, if that's what you're asking.
Okay. You hear what sounds to you like gibberish. Numerous hushed voices just kind of...
Can I tell how many?
No. Well, make a perception check.
Okay. 11.
No, you can't tell. More than two.
Well, I mean, it could just be a crazy guy talking to himself, but good to know.
Columns in there.
Yeah.
So
I point at the look at everybody else, and I point at the passageway, and I hold up 2 fingers.
Why is she swearing at me, Ferrifial?
She's indicating that she sees possibly 2 or more beings down the corridor, Master Drake.
Oh, okay.
Ithri has a javelin in hand, just ready if anything runs down the hallway.
okay.
How
How deep does this go?
can Ithri check the tables to see if the food? You said there was food still on it. Does it look like it's been abandoned in an emergency, or is it just?
Yeah, actually.
I think they know we're here, guys.
It seems being quiet didn't really help.
I'm gonna grab a piece of something on the table. Like, is there a cup or like a rock or something? Or not a rock, but like a small. Maybe
A
they
wooden
eat rocks.
bowl,
I don't know.
something?
It's just a
Yeah.
rock on the table.
Something
get-
rotund.
A little cup.
They might need
Rotund.
napkin holders
Easily.
as you just rock, you know.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna pull out a little pearl that I have in my pocket. I'm gonna cast light on it, and I'm gonna roll it into this tip.
Okay.
Do I hear them react to it?
As
at
you
all?
roll it in, you can hear like a chorus of gasps and one shrill voice that seems like it's barking out some kind of commands. Does anyone here speak Goblin?
No.
No? Okay. Well, yeah.
I
That
don't
sounds like
believe so.
gibberish. and you can hear the voice is kind of, there's more, it sounds like maybe a hushed argument that's like,
I'm gonna wait as it's going. I'm gonna go.
And
beep,
finally,
beep, 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 beep. I want to pretend it's like a bomb or something about to like go off. Can I make like a bluff, maybe?
Well,
I want to spook him.
Maybe have E3 roll
hold
like
that
a-
thought, because as you are starting to do that, a little goblin face peeks around the corner and is just like looking.
Well, I'm not. I'm like around the corner.
You sure are. So it
You
doesn't
can't
seem
see
to
me.
see you based on your stealth result of 10.
Yeah, that's real
It's
good.
just gonna kind of like creep over to this corner. Like it seems to realize something, then like scurries over to the corner, and then again just peeks out around the. It's like looking, and then it just disappears back out of sight. And
Did
you
it
can
pick
hear
up
more
the-
whispers?
Did it pick up the pearl?
Can I?
Right, the pearl would have been, I guess, over here. Now that I think about it, so yeah, I guess actually it would have gone a little further first, and like really looked at the pearl, and then like scurried over to the corner, looked around, and then scurried back. It would have looked really nervous the entire time. The pearl is now just laying there.
Didn't work then. I'll just hold up one finger and look at everybody else and shrug.
Is any of the food on the table look fit for consumption?
That depends on standards.
Do not let him go to what appears to be the kitchen, or he's gonna look for ale.
Ithri wants to sit down at the table at what the healthiest looking meal and start eating, and yell in Dwarvish, just to see if they speak it, "Come eat with us."
Once
And see
again,
what
there's
happens.
a sharp, like a chorus of hissing intake of breath, Cora, that you can hear.
I'm just going to start eating some food. Just sat as if I'm having a meal.
I finally, hugging the wall here, I go behind the Cora. Cora, what have you seen? What have you heard?
I just saw one poke his head out and look, but that was it.
Someone barks out really loudly something in Goblin. Yells it like they're yelling it out to you. You're not really sure what it is, unfortunately, but
I will yell back in Draconic. Do you speak Draconic?
there's no reply.
Cool. If everyone else is being stealthy, I would probably put myself in the middle. I haven't moved my thing.
Well, I mean, stealth is probably gone since you're yelling at them.
No. Yeah, but you guys are like tucked up behind the wall and stuff. I'm going to be in the middle of the room being the distraction, is my thought.
At about this point, you guys can all see two little goblin heads this time come poking out together. And like for a long moment, they both look at you three.
I'd wave them over.
Deer in headlights. Make a persuasion check.
Persuasion.
Persuasion.
I'm real good with my charisma, guys.
No way.
I rolled a
Oh,
zero.
read this bad with dice.
I rolled a 0.
Ashley, we found the anti-Ashley.
Oh my god.
Ash High had a reputation for rolling an obscene amount of natural 20s.
I mean, he rolled a natural 20 earlier, so
I did get a crit today. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
a couple of them.
It's just when we're not in combat, our rolls bomb
It's true.
by like a 1000%.
Both of them kind of and they shriek and run back into the shadows. Out of
I
sight.
mean,
I do believe they might be scared of us.
I don't
I-
think sitting here is going to do anything for us.
Yep, I take a step into this room.
Okay.
ooh,
As you step
okay.
into the room, You can see... Well, it's a bit much, really.
Oh!
You can see an entire little encampment set out. Probably almost a dozen tents. There's a lit campfire to the south. There's a few weapon racks, some armor racks that are currently unoccupied. And cowering among the tents, there's a host of goblins. All of them holding short bows and like cowering behind their little tents. And at the back, you can see a goblin who is decked out in a little more than the others. He has 2 nose rings that are kind of maybe a little too big for his head. And this one you can see has a javelin that he's just clutching with a white-knuckled grip. And when he sees you, Therithiel, he says something in Goblin, which of course you don't understand.
Right. But I do see the body language, and they do seem kind of scared. Correct?
You can make an insight check. How about that? Make an insight check.
Let me make an insight check.
You got the skill. We might as well, right?
12.
Yeah. You get the vibe that they are frightened, but not this one. Not the one at the back. That one you get a vibe that one's more in charge, less frightened. And when it becomes like there's a kind of a long gap where you don't say anything in reply to him.
Well, hold on. My action wasn't done yet.
I apologize.
I just wanted to make sure that they felt kind of scared, but I have bow in hand, but I kind of put up with my hands up, slowly reach down to my coin purse, take out a few copper pieces, and throw it at them. And then go like this with my hands, signifying like peacefully, like we don't want to fight.
Make a persuasion check. It's too bad they're not gnomes.
Persuasion.
You sure you don't want...
Bye, Ashley.
Ashley.
10.
Son of a bitch. I'm sorry, Ashlo.
Ooh.
Wait, I can fix it. I think.
Maybe we'll just go full theater of the mind.
Okay,
And just have our
I
cameras
fixed it.
at this
I fixed it.
Yeah, probably.
10. Okay, he barks something else out. One of the goblins kind of scurries forward, picks up some of the copper, scurries back, navigates between the tents, and hands them to the boss, who kind of takes one of the... Oh no.
Back.
Oh, Ashlo,
Guys in chat,
I am
bear
so
us. We have
sorry.
So sorry, so sorry.
so
I was
much
trying to
technical
help by putting it in because I thought she was going to come
No,
in on
no,
the
no.
other camera.
Yeah, that's all good.
My Zoom crashed on my laptop.
Oh. Right. That's only going to be a problem for people watching this on YouTube. For you, I am so sorry. And for Ashlo, who has to put
I'm
this
sorry.
on YouTube. The boss takes like the little handful of copper, looks at it, looks at you. Tosses the handful of copper to one of the other goblins around, reaches into a pouch of his own, holds up a gold coin, raises it so you can see it, and gestures at you.
Do I have any gold left on me?
Brother Smythe has all your gold, doesn't he?
He does, indeed.
Are we all together, or is it
At this point, it's Therithiel. If you want, you guys can...
I would walk up so that I was at least near him, but maybe not in view.
Yeah, if I see you guys coming close, I just kind of put my hand to the side and tell you to stand back a little bit.
Yeah.
I will pull out 5 silver
Tiny enough.
and throw 5 silver down on the floor.
One of the goblins starts to go for it, and the boss just kind of utters a single word that, even without speaking Goblin, is unmistakable for stop. The goblin like freezes in motion, looks at the boss, and then kind of awkwardly backs up to his position.
All right, I'll bite. I'll toss him a gold.
A gold?
Do you?
Yeah, just a single gold. I take it out of my pocket and I show it to him, and I just kind of toss it towards the direction of the closest goblin.
Okay, that goblin will take the gold and like fumble with it for a moment before holding it up and like looking at the boss with an unmistakable, "Can I keep it?" And the boss now is like visibly starting to sour.
I look over to the rest of the guys that are next to me, and I kind of whisper, "Do we want to fight, or do we want to negotiate more?"
Don't forget,
I don't speak
we
Goblin.
need to clear this place. I don't know if we can get them to leave. This is our home.
Want me to try to talk to them?
No.
Why? I'm good at talking to people.
Did you do it?
All right, so this is what I'm gonna do, and it's gonna bite all of us in the ass. I'm gonna grab another gold piece, and I'm gonna flick it up as high as I can towards them, towards the leader.
All the goblin eyes follow the gold.
Get my bow, knock an arrow, and shoot it right at the leader's face.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And that's where we're gonna end tonight.
Oh. Oh.
The shot heard round the world.
Oh.
Man, that's gonna.
Can we do initiative first?
Nope.
Easy
Well,
to do it next time.
you made some moves tonight.
I mean, we
Cliffhangers.
survived. I
You
was
went places.
pretty sure I was gonna die that match, that round.
You're being a baby.
Nah, you're okay.
I was down to like 5 hit points before we
Yeah,
started running
you're
away.
fine.
I've been at -12. You're fine.
Yeah. Tell me
I was
when real
following
danger hits.
your hit point bar, all of you guys' health bars. There were
I
a
think I
couple
took
times.
the least amount of damage. Because I don't think Elowen got hit.
Elowen
No.
never took a hit.
No, she never.
I took 5 damage.
I took
No,
16.
drop. If you want to see that headshot, you have to come in next
Weeks
next
from now.
Sunday. Yeah, 2 weeks from now.
Yep. So,
Rest
to
assured, that head's gonna
reiterate
explode.
Our earlier announcement. This game is bi-weekly. Every other Sunday we will be playing this one. However, on Mondays, every Monday that is, we play Pathfinder in a campaign called Shattered Star, which is an adventure path produced by Paizo Publishing. Fucking love that stuff. With a somewhat different group of PCs. You can also find all of our stuff on our YouTube channel, which has been linked. You can find us on Twitter, which has been linked into chat. Yeah, I guess that's it.
Before we go, we do have that giveaway. So I don't know.
Did we hit? We haven't hit our target number yet. We do
Yes.
have a giveaway going though, and we might hit it tomorrow. If anyone wants to see the prize, once we hit 200 followers, Ava is going to do a dice set giveaway, and we will post more about that as we can. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for sticking with us. Thanks for watching. This was great. Good to be
I
on
had
Twitch
fun.
instead of... I actually felt less nervous on Twitch than I feel recording for YouTube.
Really? Why?
I don't know. It's maybe... I don't know.
Maybe
It
because
doesn't
you
make
don't have to
sense.
edit anything, and Ashley's just like,
But no,
Ashley over there just-
with Twitch, I actually do. There's more work for me to do with Twitch than there was with YouTube. Maybe that's it. Maybe I feel less helpless.
I mean, now
If
we
you
know
know
why.
Switch though, right?
Now we know why Astro's bald. It's all this mess type of yes, like,
He had hair when the campaign started, and then Ashley kept disconnecting,
I'm
and
sorry.
cams kept moving around, and
a little patch just kept leaving.
every time. No, seriously though, thank you.
As
for
long as
doing
this
that,
stays, it's
Ashley.
fine.
You do tremendous work for our YouTube channel, so thank you.
Don't know how I'm going to rescue this one, but we'll see.
I'm sure you'll figure something out.
Just
You
put the
don't.
audio up.
You just
Take the photo that you use for the intro and just slap that on for the brief moment when people are out.
I'll think of something.
I look forward to it. All right, so thank you guys. Maybe we'll see you tomorrow, or we'll see you next
from now.
game, or on social media. Have a good one, everyone. Good
Thank
night.
you guys for joining. Have a good rest of your night, folks.